Am I the meanest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Pawn's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
Who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pawn's drunk. AKA Mr. Moo Woo Shot himself.
Of Harlem.
What up, what up, what up? You already know this is Pawn's Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moo Shot himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. El Borracho, a.k.a. Café Bustelo, a.k.a. El Pastor de Boxeo. Drama, 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 guerra, 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 guerra. Who do you want? Haney. Who do you pick? Ryan. Who do you want? Haney. Who do you pick? Ryan. Guerra, 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 guerra. Dímelo, mi gente. Guerra. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, one of the members of Punch Drunk Boxing, la reina de boxeo con los 20 pesos de Super Chari Chari Party K, Jackie, Jackie, Jackie. God bless you, Jackie. God bless you, Jackie. What's good, Jackie? Drama, drama, Jackie today. Drama today. God bless you, Jackie. La reina de boxeo. Con los 20 pesos. A comprar comida china. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Charles Edward Cheese con los $100 de Super Chari Chari Party K a comprar gasolina de 93. God bless you, my brother said. Race and boxing. Race and boxing go together. Love and marriage. Nappy headed hoes all over again. That motherfucker made it bad. The entire Haney team should rock them with perms and beat that ass up. That's what I'm talking about. Why everybody acting all sensitive and shit? This is boxing. This one, Bernard Hopkins dropped the Puerto Rican flag. This is boxing. This is what Mike Tyson said to the white man. He said, come over here, you put me in a straight jacket. You put me in a straight jacket. I'll fucking you, love me, faggot. That was Mike Tyson. This is boxing. Huh? This is boxing when Cobra Pulev took the journalist and started tongue kissing her. This is boxing. When Mike Tyson told the interviewer, he said, I don't do interviews unless I fornicate with you. I don't do interviews with women unless I fornicate with you. So I guess you shouldn't unless you wanna. God bless you con la música de queso, la música de queso, la música de queso, la música de...
He's rich. He's got his own money. Say he's got his own money. I mean the boy has got his own money.
Queso, queso, queso. Happy Hour Thursday. DJ Camelo, Alex Sensation. Págame la música. Yanketing. Oh, it's going to be people mad out here. There going to be a couple sensitive people out here. Huh? How dare this man, Henry Garcia, call Mr. Bill Haney nappy hair? That is racist. Goddamn racist. Stop it, man. You better stop it, guys. Stop being a beta male. This is boxing. This is boxing. Again, this is boxing when Mayorga smacked the booty of Shane Mosley's wife. This is boxing, baby. This is boxing. Everybody, what's going on? This ain't the NBA. This ain't the NHL. This ain't the NFL. You ain't gonna get punished. This is boxing. When you see Gervonta Tank Davis ruffle up his baby mama, went viral, and then he performs in Atlanta and it souls out, and the ladies were screaming, Tank, Tank, do to me what you did to your baby mama. Ah! This is boxing. Everything goes. The most disrespectful ish goes in boxing. Cristian Padilla con los 2 pesos de Super Chari Chari Pariqué a comprar una lata de Coca-Cola. I think Mr. Garcia meant to say Afro and not Nappy. Man, he meant to say Nappy. Hey, yo, man. Hey, yo, Bill Haney got nappy ass hair. What the hell were you talking about? Why are they mad? Bill Haney got nappy ass hair. I got nappy ass hair. My mama got nappy ass hair. My grandmama got nappy ass hair. My father got curly hair. My brother got curly hair. My sister got curly hair. My daughter got curly hair. My son got more curly straight hair. You know what I'm saying? Come on, y'all. Stop. I call my hair curly. When I used to have hair, damn, I wish I had hair and I'd rather have nappy hair than bald. Sheesh. When somebody describe my hair, yo, what kind of hair do you have? Because you know what I'm saying? You bald punch. I had nappy hair. Don't you say that. Say that you got natural hair. Man, I got nappy hair, man. I break combs, man. I break combs, bro. I break combs, brother. You know them cheap ass combs and you pick them back in the days and stuff like that. Sometimes the grocery sold for $1. Man, I broke so many combs in my life. Shit. Please, man. Everybody going, that's racist. That's racist. That's racist. He called him. He said he has nappy hair. What motherfucker? He does got nappy hair. What the fuck you think on top of hair? He got a dirty ass mop up in there, man. He got dirty. What the hell? These emotional black folks. Because he called him. Man, you call. Hey, yo, somebody on Twitter right now told me it depends if hold on. Hey, yo, this guy on Twitter. Look what this guy on Twitter told me. Hold on. Look at this. Hey, yo, they comparing this shit to like the N-word. Hold on. Let me read you to what this guy told me. Hold on. There, where you at? Where you at, bro? Where you at? Hold on. He said, I said, so saying nappy hair is racist? He said, and I said, oh, Lord. And he said, when you're not black or extremely tight with a person, absolutely. So you telling me that you're comparing this to the N-word, because that's the excuse that people use. You know what I'm saying? You can't use the N-word unless you're extremely tight with the person. So now you're comparing nappy hair to the N-word. So now, if I say you got nappy hair, ooh, you said the N-word. What you talking about, man? I just said, man, ooh, you said the N-word. What he said nappy. What the hell? Is that the new N-word now? But you know what he mean, though. You know what he mean, Punch. Yeah, what he means, he got nappy ass hair. Shit. You know, like, hey, yo, man. Why people so sentimental? Fags, don't throw stones. Man, come on, man. Hey, yo, look, I'm gonna say it like this. If anybody's offended, it should be the Muslim and the Christians. Cause you hear them Haney say some I like whatever he was trying to say in Muslim and stuff like that, and then he start cursing, using the motherfucker and stuff like that, calling bitch ass motherfucker and stuff like that. Man, you ain't no real Muslim. You haram. And then you got Ryan Garcia saying Jesus Christ, my Lord Savior, and Jesus Christ good to me. And I hope that Jesus Christ is good to you. Man, fuck you, motherfucker. I'll fuck you up. But Jesus Christ is great. And Jesus God has worked on me. If anybody is offended, it should be the Muslims and the Christians. Forget about the nappy hair shit. It should be the Muslim and the Christian. Huh? That motherfucker that's passing flyers outside be like, mira, hey, my friend. Man, hey, I'm going to say it like this, man. Ryan Garcia should get smacked with a bucket of holy water. Ryan Garcia should get smacked with a bucket of holy water. Huh? And Devin Haney want to be I'm Muslim and cursing his ass off. What type of, how dare you represent the Lord in that, like that? How dare you represent the Lord? Huh? Devin Haney is the same dude that didn't do Ramadan leading up to the fight. Hey, yo, this is why, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna tell you why that's offensive. If I find anything offensive, it will be that, because this is the reason why there's people out here in the community that be like, you know what? This is why I don't believe in God, because there's so many fake people. You know what I'm saying? Remember, when you about preaching God, you got to represent the Lord. You got to Last night I saw Devin Haney and I saw Ryan, and they use a God. They use God. That's the most offensive ish that I've seen today in the press conference. The Lord must be like this, watching y'all from heaven like this. Oh, no, he did. The Lord from up there in heaven, watching Ryan Garcia. He's like this. The Lord, the Spirit of the Lord right there. He's in heaven right there. And he's like this, watching Ryan Garcia. And Jesus Christ this. That's my son. And then Ryan Garcia tells somebody in the audience, he said, man, I'll fuck you up. I'll fuck you up. The Lord was like, what the fuck is Ryan Garcia doing? What the Ryan Garcia? A rain of thunder. Hey, yo, I'll tell you like this. If my grandmama hear me right now. Mira, Eddie. No juega con la cosa de Dios. ¿Oíste? Así no se juega con la cosa de Dios. Oh yeah, I'll tell you this. One time when I was young, and I used to be like, you know what I'm saying, a little comedic and stuff like that. And I was acting like a preacher in my grandmama's house, but I didn't think my grandmama was listening to me. So I was making my cousins laugh, and I'm saying, when the Lord, no, this house. So I was acting like a preacher that's about to, you know, get a girl, you feel me, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm making my cousins laugh, but I didn't know my grandmama was there, and my grandmama was looking. She was right behind me, and she just stood and listened to my whole skit. So I was like, the Lord told you to come right here, little pretty lady. I said the Lord wants you to lay down right here and spread the right and spread the left and put down the little panties down the ankle. And when he said spread them, he said spread them. And then I put my breasts down and the underwear down. Make sure I don't got no peanut butter stains because I just finished playing basketball. And you know, and then I got the little chick, and then I give him a little pump, boom, and a little pump and a two. And then, oh, can I get an amen? No, I want an A woman. My grandmother's like, boom. Mira, Eddie, no juegue con la cosa de Dios. Oh man, Lord. Yeah, man, I was bad when I was young. Oh yeah, man, I was bad, man. I was bad. Hey, yo, happy hour Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. Happy hour Thursday. What you drinking now? We drinking IPA special. We got some Belgium. All right, we're drinking IPA today. Can I get a cheer? Cheers! He said, Chris says, man, black people are so sensitive. How you gonna be? You saw Devin Haney. How dare you gonna say that about my dad? That's racist. That's racist. I know we got NAPPY here, but that's racist. That's racist. You don't gotta say racist shit like that. You don't gotta say racist. Motherfucker, you told him he used coke. He drink, he mental, he gonna pull out, he gonna pull in, pause, whatever that means. You feel me? Hey, motherfucker, look at my tail like this. Hey, yo, Devin Haney, you was chilling with P. Diddy. Stop playing around. See, Ryan Garcia, you ain't said the right thing. If Ryan Garcia's, man, shut the fuck up. You was chilling with fucking P. Diddy and you was swimming with P. Diddy in the pool. Stop playing around. You, Meek Mills, and everybody else. Yo, Ryan Garcia. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna tell you like this. If Ryan Garcia would have said that, hey, yo, the whole culture, that would have been viral. That's why you need me in a team. Hey, yo, Ryan Garcia, you should have called me up. That's why these boxers, y'all need me in a team. I need to prep y'all, bro. I need to prep y'all. If Ryan Garcia would have been, man, shut the fuck up. Huh? You going out there swimming with P. Diddy, you freak. You and Freak Mills was out there. You and Freaky Mills. Huh? You and Freak Mills swimming around with P. Diddy. Huh? Hey, yo, Lil Toast. I mean, that press conference could have been better. Though. But yeah, I mean, that's the only offensive. This is boxing, man. Hey, yo, to be honest, sometimes I want to hear the most disrespectful shit because this is boxing. We grew up in hearing the most disrespectful shit. Yo, come on. Hey, yo. The Tony Harrison and Jamel Charlo, yo, promo was the shit. It was he said, man, you a pimp and everybody else know, but you a pimp. You a pimp, Bill. You a pimp and you're pimping everybody else and you're still a pimp. Shit. Man, it was funny. It was funny, man. You got to give it. Yeah, yo, I give him an A+, man. I give them A+. I like that, man. Sometimes I don't like that boring shit. Probably the reason why the Canelo Alvarez, stock is dropping a little down. I don't want to see no damn Canelo Alvarez and John Ryder promo. I respect Canelo Alvarez and thank you for the opportunity. Man, fuck your opportunity, man. I'm going to take your opportunity. I'm going to fuck you up. That's what I want to hear, goddamn. That's what I want to hear. Man, fuck that shit. Why y'all friends? I don't like watching Friends. Y'all sell me the damn fight. Tell me that y'all hate each other. I hate that. No. Keep that shit in the UK. Not respectable. I just want to say that I'm going to prepare for a good bout, and just wait on Saturday night. I will become victorious, and I want to respect you and your family and thank you for the opportunity. Man, fuck that shit. I want to hear, man. I'm gonna F you up. You push, yeah, all of that. Hype me up. Make me pay for the shit. Sell me the damn fight. All these friends in boxing. Huh? All these friends, all this nice stuff. Huh? That's why people, yo, I don't want to see your boy, Demetrius Andre versus Canelo Alvarez. I ain't never seen Canelo Alvarez act like that, man. Demetrius Andre made Canelo Alvarez speak English. Huh? That's why I like Demetrius Andre versus Canelo Alvarez, because that shit would have been a good promo. We ain't know that Canelo Alvarez knew English like that. Demetrius Andre, man, he made Canelo Alvarez speak English. He said, man, fuck you to the translator, man. I don't need you no more. Get that fuck out of here, man. Now you're a terrible fighter. Get the fuck out of here, yo. I'm telling you, to this day, that's the best Canelo Alvarez. I mean, yeah, the Canelo Alvarez and Caitlin Plant. Remember what Canelo Alvarez said? when Caitlin Plant said, man, motherfucker, he said, don't talk about my mother. Don't talk about my mother. Don't talk about my mother. Because Caleb Flash said mother effer. He said, don't talk about my mother. I could talk about boxing, but he talk about my mother. He said, you're going to fuck her. He called me motherfucker. He going to fuck up my mother. No, get the fuck out of here. Okay, you crazy. No, you're not repicking my mother. You're not repicking my mother. What's good, Guts? With the $2 super chat, guts. I comprar potato chip with tropical fantasy. Let's go. Haney calling another person racist. The same dude that said, I will never lose to a white boy. I will never lose to a white boy. I ain't racist. I would never lose to a white boy. I ain't racist. Motherfucker, a lot of people feel like you lost to him anyway. Corruption. Ooh, there's a little goodie IPA. First time tasting it. What is it? Voodoo? Randy in the building. What's good? Randy. La música de Randy. La música de Randy. Hey! Ahí se bebe. Hey, yo, what's in your drink? Vamos! Oh my God. God, boy. Friend, fried chicken, head and shoulder pie. Party K Mark Anthony Mason. Págame la música, Yankee. Woo! What we drinking tonight? Happy Hour Thursday, back in effect. Motherfucker gonna say nappy hair's racist. Man, shut the fuck up. Sit your nappy ass down. What you talking about the racist? Shut your nappy ass down. Huh? Make it believe like you Muslim cursing all over the place and stuff. Harim, Munafik. Sit your fake Muslim ass down, and you sit your fake ass Christian ass down too. Making religious people out there looking mad. How dare he say that? He don't represent the Lord. He don't represent the people of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Saying, hey, yo, man, yo. He said, why you sound like that? Why your voice sound like that? Man, please. How many taco burritos eating words can I say before you consider me racist? Man, look, I'm gonna tell you like this, Mastermind. Let me tell you something about Latinos. They don't care if you say burrito. They don't say because they love burrito. I love burrito too. If you be like, hey, yo, you burrito motherfucker, what you talking about? My big fat dick? I don't know burrito. What you talking about? I don't know that I like burrito. That I got a burrito. What you talking about? I'm gonna say it like this, man. I'm gonna say it like this for real. Some things are certain terminologies or derogatory terms, it don't hurt Latinos or even Mexicans like that. You know what I'm saying? If you call Mexican taco, okay. If you call it like a black dude watermelon, what you say? Motherfucker, you like watermelon? You don't like eat healthy shit, detox? If you say, hey, yo, man, shut the fuck up, man, and eat a bucket of chicken. Why you gotta eat a bucket of chicken, though? Well, how you know I'm not vegan, though? That's some racist shit. If you eat chicken, that's some racist shit. If you eat watermelon, that's some racist shit. If you got nappy hair, that's some racist shit. If I call you a nigga, but you call your friend a nigga, and you call everybody in your family a nigga, that's some racist shit, man. Shut your nappy ass down. Always complain like a little ass bitch. I'm tired of emotional motherfuckers, man. Lots of them Mexicans don't get mad when you call them taco. They love taco. I love burrito. You love chicken. I mean, love watermelon. If you say, hey, yo, you plátano eating motherfucker, I'll be like, okay, shit, you got mango con los tres golpes. I'll eat that shit because I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things that is, yo, like even you speak, okay, wetback, all right. Like, I never seen, like, other ethnicity get mad for certain things that you actually like call, like, black people call their hair nappy. Why? Oh, yeah, but if somebody else call my hair nappy, motherfucker, you got nappy hair, bro. Shut the F up. You got nappy hair, okay? Shit, okay. What's wrong with y'all, man? Not here with y'all sensitive self. He said, look at Mastermind. So you basically saying there ain't no such thing as racist terms. Hey, yo, Mastermind, let me tell you like this, Mastermind. Hey, yo, racism, man, that shit. I ain't gonna say there's no racism in the world, and I've been saying this for a lot of years already. I'm not gonna say there's no racism in the world, but racism got no muscle, bro. Racism in America is like if you could relate racism to a person, racism is like 104 years old man that's on a wheelchair, is blind, got no teeth, and got no muscle, can't stand up, and is paralyzed from waist down. That's racism. Racism got no damn muscle. See, the thing is, there's certain people that want to keep racism. They want to keep the victim card. They want to keep it because, you know what I'm saying? Racism is not like it was before, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, people is fighting over the dumbest shit. Nappy hair, that's racist. Really? Nappy hair is racist now? Really? So if a light skin said you got nappy hair, man, shut your nappy ass down. Oh, man, at least I don't got nappy hair. It's because he likes his straight hair. And he knows that nappy people sometimes struggle with the nappy hair. I broke some combs. I'm gonna tell you like this. I break combs. I used to break combs. I ain't gonna lie. But I love my nappy hair. You know what I'm saying? I love my nappy hair. Tell a person with a straight hair to do cornrows. It don't look right, but when I used to do cornrows, it's all right. Come on, man. We can rock the flat top. It's good to have nappy hair. So why would anybody feel offended? That's racist. No, I got nappy hair too. Shut the fuck up. It's not racist. He said, Punch, do you consider yourself black? Man, no, I don't consider myself a color. I don't consider myself yellow, black, green, yellow, blue, purple, nothing like that, man. I consider myself human. I consider myself human. Human. Son of God. And I'm trying to be my best. I'm giving you my Ryan Garcia impression right now. I'm cursing all over the place and stuff like that, but I love God. That's what people, hey yo, Punch, do you consider yourself black? Man, I don't consider myself a crayon. Man, why I gotta be a crayon all of a sudden? Oh, see, he's just the typical Dominican. I know black. Man, please, ain't nobody black, ain't nobody white, ain't nobody yellow, ain't nobody green. Hey, man, when do you identify yourself with a color, man? Hey, yo, that's a hustle right there. Hey, yo, my brother, that's a hustle. That's a hustle. I keep on telling y'all don't want to hear it because I embody that shit already. That's a hustle. That's divide and conquer. What's good, Mill City Boxing in the building? What's good, Mill City Boxing? Oh, she, look at you. What's white? What is that? I want to go to white. I want to go to white nation. I want to go to American Airlines and take me to white. What are you talking about, sir? I know. It's white. I want to go to black. Where's the black nation? I don't know what you're talking about. I want to go to black nation. Damn it, there's millions of black people in America, and you don't know where black nation is. Take me to black. Stop it, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man. Stop referring to yourself as a color, man. That's a divide and conquer. That's a divide. Bro. I'm human, man. I'm human. And what makes us beautiful is our culture. That's what makes us different anyway. It's culture. Culture. You know what I'm saying? Everything is racist nowadays. Facts. Everything is racist nowadays. If you tell somebody, hey, yo, man, shut the F up and eat a bucket of chicken wings. What you trying to say? Now, what you mean I'm trying to say? Because you told me that I want to eat a bucket of chicken wings. Why don't you say that I want to eat some salad? All right, man. Get your salad ass out of my motherfucking face. All right, that sounds better. Like, come on, y'all. If anybody here get offended if I tell you, get your bucket of chicken wings out of here, do you get offended if I get your watermelon ass out of here? Do you get offended if I say, hey, yo, my man, get your Taco Bell eating motherfucker out of here? Do you get mad if I say, hey, yo, get your sancocho ass out of here? Are you gonna get offended? Because I want sancocho. I do want sancocho. I haven't had sancocho in a long time. Oh, man. Let me tell you the game. And y'all know the game. When you're insulting somebody and they're insulting you, you're trying to win the insulting game. You get it? Right? If you insulting and somebody calls you, it's like this, hey, man, shut up. No, you shut up. No, man, shut the hell up. No, you shut the hell up. Man, no, shut the fuck up. No, you shut the fuck up. No, you shut the fuck up, bitch. No, you shut the fuck up, bitch. Man, you shut the fuck up, bitch, motherfucker. No, you shut the fuck up, bitch, motherfucker, fatherfucker. No, you shut the fuck up, bitch, motherfucker, fatherfucker, great motherfucker, great grandmotherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yo, when you're insulting somebody, you're trying to win the insulting game. And people, if you're arguing with if a black, look, it's like this. Let's keep it real. If you're arguing with a black person and you could be Latino, you could be white, or you could be another ethnicity. Let's keep it real. And you're insulting each other. When the dude says, man, shut up, nigger. Oh, now it's on. See, he won the insulting game. There is no boundaries when you're insulting each other. When you're insulting, it's like an argument with your girl, argument with somebody else, and you insulting each other, and it escalates to more curses and more curses. Who is going to win? Before there's blows thrown, there's going to be the insulting game. I'm gonna insult you. I want your feelings to be hurt. That's what it is. So when he said, "Hey, yo," when Bill Haney is saying what he's saying about his mother Lisa, and when he's saying, "Oh, yeah, I was a judge," and stuff like that, and then he's saying you a pimp, and then he's saying that, and then he's gonna write back, and he's cursing at him, and then he's saying, "Hey, yo, look at your toupee." All right, man. At least I don't got no nappy ass hair. See, it was the insulting game. Now Devin Haney said, "Oh, that's racist." No, 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 no. It's no holds bar. You insulting that man, he insulting you right back. That's it. That's it. Punch, I only asked because I felt you weren't offended by Garcia, father. Hell no. Why would I be offended by? Think about it. If I was Bill Haney and he said, "Punch, at least I don't got nappy ass hair," I'm okay. Like, right, your prerogative. I like my nappy ass hair. I could do a flat top back in the days. I could do cornrows. I could do a lot of styles. I could get my waves on. Like, all right, is that a diss? You know what I'm saying? That a diss? I never had like punch you deflect. He said, "What you mean I'm deflecting? It was me. I wouldn't be. Yo, I'm not emotional like that. I don't. If you say nappy ass hair to me, I'd be like, all right, yo, you have to say something derogatory to my moms, my loved ones, my kids. You know what I'm saying? And that right there probably would amp me up. You know what I'm saying? Nappy ass. Come on, guys, come on. Who Dr. Share country? Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like. Come on, man. Don't tell me. Let me see. Let me see the people that's offended. Let me see. Jackie Hernandez. Am I offending people? Jackie, la reina de boxeo. Jackie gonna keep it real with me. You know what I'm saying? La reina de boxeo gonna keep it real. She gonna be like, "Yo, Punch, I think you're crossing the line. I think you're crossing the line. I think you need to tone it down. Punch, you need to tone it down." Am I crossing the line, Jackie? Jackie, am I crossing the line? It might be a hustle, but America was built off racism. And we all Americans, right? So you know the trigger. And word that's, I want to read this one. It might be a hustle, but in America was built off racism. And we all Americans, right? So you know they trigger. Words that why you got it in your title. It is triggering. Is nappy hair a trigger? In 2024? Is nappy hair a trigger? Is that another form of the N-word? Come on. Come on. Stop it. Come on. But that's what I mean. Look. You know what we need to do? Men and women. You know what's happening in society? We need to stop raising and building and enabling beta male mentality, beta male emotions. Real women don't like men like that. The queen of boxeo, la reina de boxeo, Jackie Hernandez, is looking at a bunch of weak men. Really? That got you offended? Really? That got you emotional? I don't want a man like that. I don't want a man like that. You feel me? Ishmael with the $10 super check. Look at now. Compra comida del malecón. Matter of fact, I compra a nappy ass wig. Oh, Charles and the Cheese said, "I don't know how to feel. So you telling me the white dude at the grocery store said, 'Who nappy ass kids is these?' You wouldn't smack fire out his mouth?" How about that white dude is funny? Like, I don't know, like I don't, who nappy ass kid is these? It's like, that does that mean who does that? Okay, guys. Is that mean, is nappy hair another phrase of you of the other N word? Do you say it like this? So you're telling me if a white dude at the grocery store said, "Who nigga ass kids is these?" Now that right there, but nappy, I don't know. Maybe I'm, you know what it is? Maybe I'm so comedic, or maybe, you know, I have a sense of humor. Maybe it doesn't touch me. It doesn't touch me here. It doesn't trigger. It doesn't trigger like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But you know what, Charles? I could use that. And that's what I'm talking about. I could use that. I could use it. Punch. Do you call your the other N word? Chris Padilla with the $2 super chat. Compra una lata de soda. Said my pubic hairs is nappy. Is that racist? That's, hey yo, you know what? I was gonna reply to that in Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Hey, y'all was gonna say, man, if a white girl says, Christian, can you just shave your nappy pubic hair? What you trying to say, woman? You racist, huh? Why you calling my pubic hair nappy, huh? Well, what the fuck you want me to tell you? It doesn't gotta wait. Are you gonna put a motherfucking weight cap and shit like that? Why are you getting so sensitive? Shit, I got pubic hairs too. Damn it, I got nappy. I'm sorry, man. I don't want to be disgusting and stuff like that. But come on, man, stop with the emotional. Why everybody being so emotional nowadays? We're growing too many beta males, and the youth that's coming up becoming beta males, man. It feels like everybody's just drinking soy milk. It feels like everybody drinking soy milk. Quit it, man. Where's the men? Where's the toughness, man? Where's the toxic masculinity, man? Hey yo, shout out to the toxic masculinity people in the building, man. Yeah, we toxic masculinity up here. DJ MFB Mike from Boston in the building. What's good? He say emotional damage. Facts. Split wig in the building. Split wig said, nah, just use your ish talking. How the F? He said, how the fuck black versus brown is racist when we historically both oppressed? Facts. And nigga is a slang from the hood. Tell him, bruh. Tell him, split wig. Come on, split wig. Look at split wig. What? He said, hey, yo, split nappy wig. Oh, dang. Hey, yo, my man. Hey, yo. I ain't no nappy right here. You ain't don't got the right color to call me nappy. I know I got nappy hair, but you don't got nappy hair, and you ain't from my color, so you can't use the N word on me. I ain't never used the nigga word. I'm talking about nappy word. We got to stop being sensitive. If you could dish it, you could take it. If you could dish it, you could take it. Right? Come on, y'all. Come on, man. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a good press conference. You dragging the punch. What you mean I'm dragging it? What you mean, J5? Come on, J5. Why you on my case, J5? Huh? Why you just can't understand me, J5? J5. G5. I'm sorry, G5. I'm drinking. It got the alphabets, letters all effed up. Sound like Floyd Mayweather when he was in Breakfast Club. G5. G5, my fault. Damn it. Shit. I'm on my Floyd Mayweather Breakfast Club shit right now. My fault. I didn't read Cat in the Hat. What up? Y'all getting mad? Come on. Y'all can't get mad at me. Come on, stop it, guys. Stop it. Y'all pushing it. They did him so dirty. Y'all pushing it. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like out of the old, and that, let's be real. I said it. I said The most derogatory, if y'all jumping in the live right now, smash that like button. If I found anything derogatory or off or disrespectful, I find it very, I think it doesn't set a good example for those of the people that want to pursue a relationship with God, because the problem is that there a lot of fake religious people. And what I saw on the stage was a bunch of fake religious people from both sides. I respect Ryan Garcia. I respect Devin Haney. I just want to ask them, do y'all respect when you talking about Jesus and you cursing all over the place? You're talking about what he said, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. He kept on saying alhamdulillah. He said, motherfucker, alhamdulillah. Hey, yo, my man, quit the Muslim-ish. You quit the Christ stuff, because y'all representing Muhammad and you representing Christ wrong. Right? Even though like Muhammad, he was sleeping with a lot of chicks and stuff like that. But anyway, that's the Quran. It's victim mentality, not racist. The hate for Ryan, but we all know when someone get angry, their true colors come out. Okay. I just said it. So when somebody get angry, their true colors come out. What are their true colors out? What are their true colors? Remember, is the insult game. You insulting me, I'm insulting you. You're triggering me, I'm going to trigger you. There is no boundaries when people are getting insulted left and right. And it seems like people know where to get a black person. You want to identify yourself as black, African American. They know when to go, you know, that how to escalate the argument. Shut the fuck up. Shut fuck you, F you, my effer, fuck you, bitch. You ain't shit. Ho ass nigga, nigger. Oh yo, I won. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. It's the insulting game. That's all. That's all. When Devin said that he got a full pass, when that was way worse, if you want to be technical, right? Split wig. That's just the insulting game. I'm winning the game. You insult me, I'm going to insult you. You're triggering me, I'm going to trigger you. We're going back and forth, bro. We're going. You comb all my hair is a toupee. You trying to diss me, man? Shut up with your nappy ass hair. Oh no! Oh no! You trying to diss me in front of the whole world, bro? I'm dissing you right back. You can't take it. He's racist. Man, shut the fuck up. I won. Henry Garcia won. Henry Garcia won. Once they get to the emotional racist, he won. G5 said black is a color, not a nationality. I don't know if you know that. Facts. That's what we was talking about earlier. I said it a long time ago, man. If you identify yourself with a color, it's just as when Malcolm X used the X behind his name. You can't identify. I can't identify with a color. I used to identify with a color. I used to be like, I'm black Latino and I'm black and stuff like that. And then when you grow out of that and you understand how society came about, you understand the games and you understand the hustle and you understand the politics and you understand divide and conquer and you understand that, you be like, what? And then when you know when it woke me up, when I travel outside of the country and you go to Europe and you go to different type of country and you be like, yo, and you hang around with different people outside of the country. Every time I go outside of the country and I get into I could be in a bar outside of the country and stuff like that. And every time there's a discussion, it doesn't miss. They'll be like, why Americans are always about race? Why is a race a big topic? When you go outside of America, the topics and the disagreements is always cultural, religion, classism. This black and white stuff outside of the country, it's not like that. They look at us like we're still fools, like we're still arguing about color and like and I get it. Sometimes you be in America and if you don't travel, you think that this is just everything. This is everything. You think what happened to Yugoslavia? You think they care about what color? There wasn't no color war. Huh? What about the Japanese and the Chinese back in the days? Huh? You think it was a color stuff? Nah, man. This is a hustle. And the more you identify yourself as a color, the more they're going to hustle. The day that you say everybody, can you imagine if everybody in America says, I'm an American human. I'm not no color. What are you? I'm American. A white person says, I'm American. A black person says, I'm American. But what are you? I'm American, damn it. How about if everybody just start making interracial babies? How about that? Wouldn't that be so lovely? Everybody just make interracial. Black, white make babies. Light skin Latino with a dark skin black man or whatever. And then what are we? What are we? What are we? Everybody mix. Ishmael, con los 10 pesos, se saludo, hermano. My wife said another 5 so you can get another IPA because that what warm, bro. We over here drinking, enjoying your live, hermano. Ishmael, con los 10 pesos a comprar más IPA para que yo le diga la verdad cuando no me importa. And you know what? You know what, guys? Peep this out. And if I'm saying something and I'm hurting somebody's feelings, if you feel like, hey, yo, Punch, man, you effed up, man. How can you say that? You know what I'm saying? Then I will pull my own victim card. By the end of the day, if I say something derogatory, if I said something that you know what I'm saying, that made you feel bad, I'm gonna give you the excuse that I was just drinking, man. God damn it, I got my victim card too. If I said something to hurt your feelings, damn it, I was drunk. And then you can tell me everything I said yesterday. I said, oh no, man, you knew. Hello, I'm Punch, drunk. Hello, the name says it all. Come on. You know what I'm saying? I say that shit too. Come on, man. Come on, guys. You know when you almost got caught, you'd be like, how dare you? How dare you talk? How dare you overtake? I said, baby, look, babe. I don't remember shit. I think, look, like I was chilling with the dude. I was chilling with the fellas and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And then I was in the bar, and there was some strange people and stuff like that. And there was girls around and stuff like that. And maybe I was drinking and stuff like that. And I didn't cover my drink when I went to the bathroom. And it looked like they was trying to spike somebody else's drink. But the thing is, I drunk it and stuff like that. That wasn't me, baby. I don't remember. I don't know what you're talking about. Randy con los 20 pesos. Randy, la música de Randy. God bless you, Randy, con los 20 pesos de Super Chari Chari Party K. A comprar más bebida. DJ Camelo Alex Association, págame música, Yankee. Pero Yankee, cállate la maldita boca, DJ. All right. Okay. Shy in the building. What's good, Shy? Freedom of speech, motherfucker. Tell him, DJ. Freedom of speech out here in Punch Run Boxing. Happy Hour Thursday, damn it. But I did like the press conference, and I knew that the press conference in LA was going to be more lit than in New York City. And New York City wasn't as lit, right? And maybe it's the reason because both of these guys are from the West Coast. But it was a good press conference. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people was talking about it. You know, these guys are young, 25, 26 years old. Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, a lot of history. You know what I'm saying? 6'6" in the amateurs, Game 7. You know. I did like it. You know, I did like it. A matter of fact, this is the first time that you hear Henry Garcia really, really going at it. You feel me? So I like that Henry Garcia is going at it. Bill Haney is doing this thing, manager of the year. Shout out to Bill Haney, 2023 manager of the year, doing a wonderful job securing the deal with top rank. Get it to George Kambosos, get it to Vasily Lomachenko, get it to Regis Prograis. Look, and this one you gotta give Bill Haney a lot of credit. You gotta give Bill Haney. Let's give a shout out to Bill Haney, bro. Let's give a shout out to Bill Haney because he's doing a wonderful job, bro. Let's give a shout out to Bill Haney. Where Bill Haney at? Hold on. Nah, I don't got a picture with Bill Haney, man. Damn, I still thought I had a picture with Bill Haney there. But nah, I don't got it. But you got to give credit to Bill Haney. You feel me? Because I think that he's a trailblazer. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. He got his son from the Zone Matchroom, top rank Kambosos, top rank Lomachenko, got the Zone, went back to Matchroom the Zone, got the Regis Prograis, go to Golden Boy Promotions. He's doing a wonderful job, and a lot of people got to learn from Bill Haney. A lot of fathers, a lot of parents that they got their sons that got their daughters and trying to fight professionally. You really gotta Bill Haney's doing a wonderful job, man. He's doing a wonderful job. And the beautiful thing about this, about most of these young fighters that we're watching, is the camaraderie, is the collab of father and son. Because I'm saying like this, a lot of people there's people like Timothy Bradley that wants fathers outside of the sport of boxing. You feel me? Split Wig said, "Yo, nigga, you missed my super chat. My phone, my nigga. My phone, Nappy. What's good, Split Wig? My phone, Nappy, nigga. My phone, man. Damn. My Nappy, nigga, motherfucker." I got you right here, bro. See me and Split Wig, man. Come on, man. See, you see, there's no hard feelings. That's my Nappy nigga, motherfucker. He said, "Yup." But I draw the line on that hard ER. Now, I hope you got pajamas on, my boy, because you going right to sleep. Convo is over at night. He said, man, Split would say, "Man, you can call me nigga, but don't you call me with the ER." There might be a white supremacy watching this live right now. And he said, "Look at them, man. We weak out here in these streets, man. What you talking about? You see, man, let's look at this punch room boxing guy. They talking about racism, but we not included in this shit. Billy. Come on, man. Look at that guy. He's Henry Garcia. He's a damn stick. Damn Mexican. And look at him. Look at Bill Haney. Damn black man, damn nigger. How come we not in the party? They taking all our action, man. Now it's Latino versus black. Where we fit in, Billy? Where we fit in? We're the ones that's supposed to be the races around here, not them Latino guys. Both of them niggers. You a soft ass straight nigger, and you a nappy nigger, motherfucker. Hey, yo, YouTube. Don't shut me down. YouTube is all fun and games out here. YouTube. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I think we're going overboard tonight. I think we're going overboard tonight. There's somebody on YouTube like this. Fucking motherfucker. I think we're going to talk like this in this language, huh? Look at this guy, huh? Punch drunk, huh? Oh, yeah, you got a little support there, huh? Keep on talking. We're going to shut your channel down. Keep on motherfucking talking. We're going to shut your channel down. DJ MFB in the building said, "Peace to all my niggas." Who got a problem? Hey, yo, Charles and the Cheese, don't ask YouTube. Don't be snitching on me right now. They're going to sick them liberals on me, bro. They saw me yesterday with the Trump shirt. Oh, he's a Trump supporter, too. No wonder. Last I left your Latino punch, just in case you was wondering. Can you imagine? Can you imagine a white supremacy is looking at this press conference and Devin Haney says, can you imagine if a white supremacist was looking at the press conference today and he's looking at Henry Garcia he said, at least I don't got nappy hair like you. And Devin Haney says, you're racist. He said, no, he's not. I'm the racist one. Damn it, I'm the racist one. Damn, we losing power out here, Billy. We're losing power, man. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Fred? We're losing power out here, man. They don't recognize our racism anymore here, man. Everybody just walking around, not being afraid of that racist. Huh? We're the leader of the racists. We're the leader. Oh yeah. There's a different one, guys. IPA. Voodoo Ranger. Remember the Power Rangers, Voodoo Rangers. Hey, yo, man, cut me a check. IPA, cut me a check. Because I'm promoting, right? Happy Hour Thursday. He said, yeah, that West Coast racism is real. Man, I'm going to say it like this, man. It's all about culture, man. Let me ask y'all a question. If you were black and your mama and your daddy want you to bring a black wife because they just want to understand, they want you to be understood, or they just feel comfortable. If you think some people, it's not that they're racist, but some people just don't want to date outside the race, right? What's the word? It starts with a P. Perspective is your, not perceptive, is your, I know it's your prerogative, but it's your, damn, I forgot the word. Split Wig says, yo, Punch, chill, my boy. They about to cancel you. God damn, I gotta chill. Hey, yo, Split Wig says, yo, if y'all telling me to chill, that means I gotta chill. I gotta unmonetize this video right here, bro. YouTube is all jokes. As a matter of fact, let me hashtag comedy, because, you know what I'm saying, it's all jokes. You know what I'm saying? It's all jokes. Charles of the Cheese says, and that's why I'm not married. Can't bring a melon home to my parents. So it's like that. You know what my grandmother said? That's why I love my grandmother. This is what my grandmother said when we was younger. And she said, you think I don't understand? She goes, I don't understand y'all. Why would you date another Dominican, or why would you date another like Puerto Rican or Cuban and stuff like that? Because of course the Dominican, Puerto Rican, and Cuban were more like almost like brothers and cousins. You know what I'm saying? From the Caribbean, you know, Dominican, Puerto Rican, and Cuban were more closer. And my grandmother used to be like, why would you date she said, why would I come to this country with all these options to stick on your own? See, my grandmother, 90 years old, but my grandmother don't think, she was ahead of her game. You know what I'm saying? She was ahead of the curve. You know what I'm saying? She would be like, why would you date your own? This is America. I came to America. There's so many options out here. She used to think that dating your own is boring. The only time, sometimes she'd be like, ay, man, ¿por qué tú no te buscas uno que habla español para que yo lo entienda a ella? Sometimes she gets like that. Like, damn, I wish that you bring a Spanish so I could, because my grandmother only speaks Spanish. So sometimes she will be like that because my grandmother got jokes. Matter of fact, y'all think that I'm lit? Don't let me bring my grandmother over here and we do a collab on Punch Drunk Boxing. She does repeat herself, but she's funny. She's one of the funniest people I know. She is one of the funniest people I know. I'll say it like this. Give me one second. But yeah, Punch get invited to the local. Hey yo, Philip said, hey yo, shut up. He said, shut up with your white privilege. If anything, whites have zero privilege now. Yeah, yo, the whites are the whites, they tippy toeing now. Cause everything is racist. You don't hold the door, racist. You don't stop, racist. You look at them sideways, racist. Yo, they put in that victimhood call, yakety, MFB. But leave Punch at home. Too crazy about his politics. Nah. Hey, yo, 2024, I'm representing hard, bro. Hard body. See, I don't see. Let me tell you like this, guys. I don't think before, I don't know. Some of y'all have been following the channel for a long time. I said this before. Before Punch Drunk Boxing, I had a website. My website was all about society, the community, and politics, right? Hey, yo, my website was called thetruthhurtsouch.com. Thetruthhurtsouch.com, right? And I was talking about the family court system. I was talking about society in itself. I was talking about the LGBT community and stuff like that. I was wild to the point where I gained on my website. I gained almost 7,000 subscribers, bro. Almost 7,000 subscribers. Yo, and it got to the point leading up to the election, and I was talking my Trump-ish. Yo, they took my website out. I'm talking about out, like out. Yo, I put in so much work in it. I'm gonna tell you like this. You see if y'all see the work that I put on Punch Drunk Boxing, where I'm hitting y'all with content, but I used to write. Yo, I put in so much articles, so much work like that, and they shut me down. Like the whole website went blank, bro. Almost 7,000 subscribers. And I'm like, yo, I can't start this shit back. Yo, Facebook, and I ain't even curse on Facebook, nothing. I was just posting my articles that I've written, right? They terminated my Facebook, and to get me for me to activate my Facebook back, they wanted me to delete 72 posts. 72 posts, no curses, just conservative ideology. Put it that way. Yo, I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. I think I was the first Andrew Tate. Because this shit was 2012, 2013. Yo, I put in work, bro. I put in work. It was crazy. Let's see. What do we got here? Bernie, the boxer in the building.
What's good, Punch Drunk?
I'm doing good.
What's good, Punch Drunk?
I'm doing good, brother. Shout out the fisherman. The fisherman hat.
That's right.
Where you fishing? You're fishing for new opponents. Where you fishing? Is the winner of Keith from Tom Thurman and Tim Zoo? Is we fishing Jamel Charlo? And who we fishing, Bernie?
Oh, that's just a trademark of the kid, man. Old bucket hat, man. You see me? I got that red bandana over there. You understand?
Okay,
all right.
All right. Let me get this super chat right quick. Mr. Sanchez in the building with the $5 super chat says, say it, Punch. Canelo is Banocha for not fighting the monster. Facts, man. I think he running, ducking and dodging and stuff like that. But hopefully he get it together. He find his cojones and fight David Benavidez. Hey, yo, first and foremost, Burn, what you feel about this press conference? Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney.
I didn't really watch it, but I was thinking that I seen so much the animosity. I don't understand where the animosity got to come from. I don't understand I understand the competitive animosity, but I don't understand I don't get it.
I think to be honest, I think is more geared to sell the fight. I just think so. You know what I'm saying? I think they know each other since they was kids. They don't really I don't think they got a natural or pure animosity. I think they're trying to find that edge or maybe Ryan Garcia is trying to find that edge, because I think he's more out of character than Devin Haney, and I think he's just trying to find that edge because they know each other for a long time. They call each other friends and things of that nature. I think he's just trying to find an edge. What you think? You think that's what it is?
Uh, I think it's just corny to me. I don't think you need that. Like I say, good dope sell itself. It's enough money for everybody. And like I said, Devin Haney is riding his own wave right now. He got a big following. Ryan Garcia got a big following. And like I said, it's just to see these guys perform in the ring. Devin Haney looked just spectacular in his last fight. And like I say, that's just me myself. It's the Devin Haney show right now. As far as that, that's what this thing is all about. It's the Devin Haney show. Being in the meantime that he couldn't fight Tank or for whatever reason, or T.O. or whatever it is. You know what I mean? This was probably the next big fight that could get him with name recognition, with the least possible risk. I guess Matias had his hand was hurt. And so he wasn't going to be ready in time enough. So, you know what I mean? The next best thing was Ryan. So, I think, it was just it's a good fight. A good turnaround fight. Good first title defense for the WBC, and like I say, good dope sell itself. I don't really think they need the bad blood or to act like that. I think Ryan, he talks out of his ass, so just he can't not talk. Ryan Garcia talks so much shit, he can't not talk. He just can't not talk.
And that's why I said it was a little bit of out of character, you know what I'm saying, from him, because it's not coming natural. That's why I said that I think that he's trying to find an edge. Hopefully he finds it, and hopefully he gives a good fight for us, for the fans, because I think a lot of people was picking Devin Haney to win.
Definitely,
you picking Devin Haney to win, right?
Definitely.
Now you know what I'm saying. You're one of the masterminds in boxing. I always tell people when I like talking boxing, I'll be like, yo, Bernie the boxer. The knowledge Spencer Fearon out there in the UK, like talking boxing, technical wise, strategic wise, just the history of the sport of boxing. In this community, sometimes you can't even talk about it because people more like they're into more of the casual things than what's popping. So if you was on the corner of Ryan Garcia, how would you think that he could neutralize, or what you think of his skill set? What type of plan you would have for Ryan Garcia to defeat Devin Haney? Since
he don't have one.
You don't got one. That means
Ryan
you can't help it, Bernie.
Like I say,
you can't help him.
Derrick James, Ryan Garcia, he just ain't that. It's just you don't have no plan to when you got a guy against. Ryan Garcia is the least elite. He's not elite, Devin Haney's an elite.
But you in the corner though. Come on, bro. You in the corner. I'm saying if you in the corner, you're training Ryan Garcia. That's your job. We trying to beat Devin Haney. You don't got no plan. You be like, nah, hire somebody else.
You don't have no. It's almost like you just getting him for a paycheck. Ryan Garcia don't have the tools to beat a Devin Haney. None of them guys. He just don't. He don't have like I say, he don't have the subtle things in the boxing in boxing to get him through those tough times, to get him through those he just don't have it. No, he don't have it.
So you think that? So you just gonna collect that 10%? So you think that Derrick James would be like, yo, let me get this?
That's it. That's all Derrick James is doing.
Let me go back to Frank Martin.
That's all Derrick James is doing. Frank Martin probably beating the stew out of him in sparring.
Yeah.
Frank Martin probably, if they let him spar, they probably don't even let him spar. They probably don't even let him spar, man. They probably got their own separate.
Isn't Frank Martin a southpaw? I don't think that'd be good for him to. Yeah, I think he's a southpaw. Frank Martin.
I don't know. Either way, still sparring is sparring. I don't give a damn who it is. Good work is good work. And like I say, but I don't give Ryan Garcia a chance in hell, and not in the sense that I really dislike him, but I don't think he just talked too damn much. He just say any damn thing, and he's not as good as he talks, in my opinion.
All right, man. I thought you had some confidence, so I guess you just no confidence, no shot at all. He don't got a puncher's chance. Not even a puncher's chance.
No, He'd
Dang, not even a
never
punch
catch.
his hand?
He'd never catch Devin Haney with that left hook. Never.
Damn.
Never catch Devin Haney with that left hook. Never.
Hey, yo,
And then you
Tank
see
Davis.
him, and then you see him trying to do what is he trying to do? The Floyd Mayweather trying to do that.
The
Oh my.
California roll. The
Oh
California
my
roll.
God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yo, even when I spoke to Henry, his dad, he said, "Trust me, we'll never try that again." but just because of that, that tells me a lot. That tells me that he wasn't listening to Derrick James leading up to the fight, because you wouldn't do something that you're not even taught in camp or things of that nature. You're just out there on your own. You're thinking for yourself. You're not listening to your corner.
So why even have a trainer if you're not going to follow the instructions or listen to him? Why would you hire a guy like Derrick James, who was like I say, he fought the number one contender. You know, he was a fighter his own self. He brought Earl Spence up. You know, he's working with Frank Martin and the other guys. You know, besides that, you know, why wouldn't you listen to this guy? Why hire him? You feel me? So, you know, it's just like a money grab. That's what I say. And I figure I felt like Derrick James probably like, shit, the motherfucker don't want to listen, but I'm gonna get the little money. Fuck it. I'm gonna get the money. Fuck it.
Hey, yo, this week we had, well, in the past, week and a half, we had T.O., we had Shakur Stevenson in the channel, we had Keyshawn Davis, and of course they're going back and forth, and we had Kid Austin as well. And I know you're familiar with your boy Shakur. I know you're familiar with Keyshawn. I know you're familiar with all these fighters. Shakur Stevenson, I don't think I've seen somebody get ducked like this in a year span. He got ducked by Cepeda, got ducked by Pitbull Cruz, got ducked by Frank Martin, got ducked by, I believe, Tank Davis, got ducked. Devin Haney, he went to fight Regis Progress. I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to call it a duck, but you could call it a duck as well.
With the low ball offer, yes.
With the low, all right. So with the low ball, he got ducked by but 7 dudes. 7 dudes. And the opportunity to become a world champion. That tells me that people ain't even trying to become a champion. It's better Frank, what's his name? I'm sorry, Frank Martin and Pitbull Cruz. They was mandated. Pitbull Cruz was actually mandated and went the other route.
Yeah.
How can Shakur Stevenson get somebody in the ring to enhance his legacy?
He just had to get whoever he can get. You know, it's a lot of. I think it's a lot of narratives put on a kid, and that they're just false. You know, just like how they said with Mayweather's, he was a runner, but if you go back and really watch Mayweather, he wasn't no runner. And I don't think Shakur ran from De Los Santos. You know, like I say, if you go back and watch that fight, at times he was walking De Los Santos down with no punches, just using his stepping forward, moving the Canelo thing, I would like to say. And at one point, when I seen him faint at De Los Santos, and De Los Santos flinched and did some shit like that, I saw, oh, fuck. I said, that motherfucker ain't trying to, he don't know what to do with Shakur, you know. So you know, Shakur did what he had to do. He was using his hook more than he used to because he had to. And for his haters, you know, for his detractors, they, you know, it's hate because, like I say, his bread and butter punches his left hand and he never used it. So, you know, why if first of all, I don't have to take the fight with De Los Santos. He didn't have to take that fight. And if I'm terrified, why wouldn't I throw my best punch? And like I say, if you go watch that fight, Stevenson had so many good performances before that, leading up to that, you know, we were expecting that, but we didn't know his hand was hurt. You know, the majority of the public didn't know his hand was hurt. And it was more of a, almost like the Pacquiao Mayweather fight. It was expected to be a blockbuster, but it didn't. When you go watch the fight now, it's a good fight. But when you was the way you was expecting it unfold then, it wasn't a good fight. But if you go back and watch Pacquiao Mayweather now, you be like, oh, that actually was a good fight.
You know, it was.
Yeah. So like I say, you know, so much hype was put on Shakur that, you know, it just, like I say, his hand was hurting, but he walked that guy down and he was never running from that guy. He sidestepped that man. He beat that man with one hand. And what does that say? If you knock in Shakur, and De Los Santos is definitely not the name guy in the fight, but everybody was giving him a lot of praise, a lot of chance or whatever. But he couldn't beat a man one hand. if Shakur can't punch, you never tried to
I,
walk him down. You never
mhm.
tried to walk him down, and you never let your hands go. So you didn't know how to cut the ring off if he was running. You didn't know how to. You was really at a loss. So it's
Yo,
just
I was happy. I mean, I wasn't happy with Edu de los Santos. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I wasn't happy with Edu de los Santos at all. Even though he's a fellow Dominican, I was actually disappointed in Edu de los Santos. Because I feel like that was your opportunity. I don't think you could you even though that we all know that Shakur Stevenson was hurt, and I saw that fight. I'm like, you know what? Something wrong with Shakur Stevenson. Because if you follow boxing and you watch his previous last 4 fights, how he did with Jamel Herring, how he did with Cansocial, how he did with Oscar Valdez, how he did with Yoshino. You gotta understand that. All right, you know what I'm saying. He wasn't himself. I already saw that. Of course, you want to be entertained as a boxing fan and things of that nature. Some
yeah,
of these fights in the history of the sport of boxing, there's a lot of fights that gotta get them ugly wins in. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Floyd Mayweather got his ugly win with the Drunken Master. Everybody get their ugly win.
I wouldn't even say that. I would say this. No, I think that was a great win. I think that was an entertaining fight. I would say his ugly win was against Carlos Hernandez when he hurt his hand. He hurt his
Yeah, yeah,
hand.
yeah, 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 yeah,
The
yeah, yeah,
only
yeah.
the only drop that they on Floyd Mayweather's record that they called it a drop, even though he hit his hand and he turned away, they called
Mhm.
it a drop on his record. So I would say that was an ugly win for Mayweather's. I wouldn't say that. I think the Drunken Master was a great fight. I think the Drunken Master put up a competition and he landed
Mhm.
some punches on Floyd, and it was an entertaining fight. So, but I don't think the Floyd Mayweather Carlos Hernandez fight, who was the IBF champion at one time,
Mhm.
I don't think that was a great win for Floyd. It was an entertaining win. It was just it was an ugly win.
I think maybe I think probably gotta rephrase it. Maybe it was because if you compare his few after those fights, that it was more crisp and it was more sharp and it was more cleaner and it was easier. Maybe we'll go back. It's with Floyd Mayweather, it's like a nitpick because he was so much of a good fighter that it was hard to find a lot of blemish in his fights.
But he took some punches from Chow Chow Corley. He took some
That
punches
too.
from Chow Chow Corley too. So, Junkin Master landed some punches. It was entertaining. He got hit
Mhm.
too, and he had to pull it through. So I don't think that was an ugly. Like I say, it was an entertaining fight. On both aspects. I think Augustus showed some skills and some craft in that fight, and I think that Floyd Mayweather ultimately showed why he was an A-level fighter in that fight. So, like I say, I don't think he looked so good in the fight against Carlos Hernandez. I don't think he didn't really look that good against Carlos Hernandez.
My fault. Real Boxing TV. Let me get this. Let me get this super chat. Breaking news. Ryan just released the Haney versus Tank sparring on YouTube, and Tank hurt him bad. Wow, exposed the lies. Oh, so he wasn't bluffing, huh? He wasn't bluffing. Sparring is sparring, but I guess nowadays everybody want to talk about the sparring stories now. What do you feel about that, man? You be in the gym all the time. How do you feel about sparring? Because sometimes sparring is, sometimes I'm just gonna throw the jab. I'm just gonna work on the inside game.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
I need a smaller fighter just to work on the speed of my reflex. What do you feel about all these sparring stories?
So sometimes some of the best fighters been in the gym. But when they get
Mm-hmm.
underneath the lights, they don't do nothing. You know, some of
Mm-hmm.
the sometimes it just changed. Sometimes a fighter in the gym don't look as good, but when he get underneath the lights, he shines. So I wouldn't really put too much stock on that. When you get in the ring with a guy who's throwing punches and been practicing, you have your good days and you have your bad days. You might not be feeling the best that day. Um, but for like I say, Ryan, for him to try to put that out, he's a bitch. That's a bitch move. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like if you got that information and like I say, yeah, now definitely Floyd, because you a bitch. Which what I'm saying.
Mm.
I would, if I was Mayweather's, I wouldn't trust Ryan Garcia because he talked too much, like a bitch, and nothing that he says has no validity. He just talks out of his ass. So
But
if I was Floyd, there was no way I would have showed him that because at the same time, it really I don't have no invested in you to do that, and Ryan Garcia doesn't show that he can even take advantage of anything. I don't see in his skill set that he can take away with anything from that. You know what I mean? So it was really a lose-lose by giving them the information, by showing them. And then Ryan just shows, like I'm saying, he's a bitch by showing it, because then you fighting Tank at the same time. You're sparring Tank, who's an older guy, who's been around a little bit longer than you. And, and then look where we at now. So I'm sure he was competitive in that, and anybody could get hurt by Tank in the sparring session. You know what I mean? So for Haney to get in there, he was mixing it up. You know what I mean? So to get hurt by Tank, he was mixing it up. And again, like I said, you seen Mike Tyson get dropped in the sparring session. Plenty of people didn't look good in sparring sessions, and they wasn't this guy. I've heard that whatever this kid named, this Kevin, whoever this Kevin dude is, they gave him Shakur and giving Devin all this work in the sparring sessions. And
which one? You talking about Kid Austin?
No, fuck no. Kevin, the Kevin dude. Kevin, I forgot his name, but he making his rounds.
Is it Kevin Johnson? No, it's I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about in the TNT gym.
Yeah. But what is he doing in the pros? Where is he at? What is he doing? So so again, some guys look better in the gym, and it was nothing. But like I say, it just goes to show Ryan's female tendencies.
Shout out to Steady Games with the $2 super chat. He said Bill's hair nappy as F though, for real. Yeah, Henry Garcia called he was talking about Bill Haney was talking about his toupee, and then Henry Garcia said, at least I don't got nappy hair like you. So that's like the conversation right now.
Childish.
What do you feel about that?
That's just childish. I think Bill, I think he's losing himself by doing so much talking. He's over talking. You want to kind of keep things short and simple and sweet, and you want to hit the right points and without overdoing it, in my opinion. But Bill, he's saying anything. What you sent me about what he said about Crawford and saying that weak ass shit. And
yeah, I was surprised. I was surprised with that. I was surprised
his choice of words was terrible. You feel me?
I was. I want to know what is his. I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't understand why he's shitting on some certain people that never shit on him and never shit on his son. I'm not understanding his moves right now.
Well, Bill know what's up with the team. We already had our run-ins, and he know how that went. Devin know how that went, and it didn't go like they thought it was gonna go. And at the end of the day, like I say, everybody they were the one coming up, shaking and apologizing and explaining themselves. It wasn't us. So, I don't understand. I don't understand that. And even then, the beef was really with me for me doing all the talking shit. Bud Crawford never was talking no shit, and still had high praise for Devin Haney and whatever. But again, because of me, I don't know what they thought it was gonna be, but so Bud never showed nothing like that. But when it got to get ugly, we made sure that you understand, they knew where it was at, and I can say whatever it is, but they know because we was looking each other face to face. You feel me? So those there know.
Yo, let's check out this 1 minute. I just downloaded that sparring session. Let's see the sparring session, Bernie, and let's see what we see of this.
Don't do what the fuck you want to do.
Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo! It looked like the story that actually Adrian Broner did tell was actually true. That was the he did,
except he didn't knock Devin Haney out.
mm, but
So
he did stop it. We seen him stop
yeah,
it.
but he was, but still, then he kept going. So Haney never went down. Haney never was knocked out like they were saying. And so what it was, you never know. Again, he had the best of that round, but we didn't see the other rounds. And again, that's Tank. You understand? Devin has gotten a lot better since then, fought better competition, and then grew into himself. So, they didn't show what the troubles that Tank had before that. So I don't think that really says much, except for, Tank had the better of him in that round. And but as far as being knocked out, that didn't happen. And he showed a lot of heart with all those people around, with everybody in and getting hit and this and that. He moved, he didn't never quit. You know what I mean? So his father didn't pull him out, Bill didn't pull him out. He didn't try to get out. He didn't never stop the sparring session. So I think for Ryan Garcia, it didn't show nothing. And
Now,
really, what you did is you went out like a bitch and on worldwide television. You went
now,
out like a
no, I was gonna say now. Think about it. I think that was he been talking little Bill Haney been talking shit about Floyd for that video to come out. That's Floyd right there. In my opinion, that's not Ryan. That's Floyd giving it to Ryan and saying post it. For all these years, we never seen that video. I
yeah.
think you agree with me? I think that's Floyd saying, "All
It,
right,
it,
my man, I want to talk
and,
shit. Put that
and
shit
it
out."
and it could be, but I think it just tested both characters. I think it just tested both characters. But the whole thing was seeing that he knocked Devin out. So we want to see Devin get knocked out. We want to see him get stopped. We wanted to get him so dazed. At least that's what I was thinking. That he was so dazed that they had to stop it and this and that. But Devin, he weathered the storm.
Yeah,
So it just goes to show, even again, just because somebody, you don't have to stoop to their level. Mayweather definitely everything he's accomplished, everything that he's
he's
blessed with,
he's petty. You think that was a petty move?
super petty, and that's a bitch move to me. And that's why, if I say, like I say, a Bud Crawford couldn't be with a guy like that for no length of time because it's a bitch move. You know what I mean? Eventually your bitch tendency is gonna come out, and that's just weak ass shit. And that goes to show, like I say, Ryan Garcia is a bitch, and if Floyd Mayweather did that to send it through him, it shows that he's a bitch too, and for a bitch by sending him to do it, and just the whole nine, because again, it's a sparring session. Let's see the
Yeah,
sparring session with Earl Spence when he
with no
jumped
edit.
on. Let's see,
Oh,
yeah, or let's see the sparring session with Earl Spence jumping on Floyd Mayweather. Then you want to push it out.
ooh,
Let's see that. Let's see
that's
how that went. You feel me? Let's see how that went. So, um, I don't know.
we heard that you know what I'm saying, that the contract, the the rematch clause is voided with Terrence Bud Crawford and Earl the True Spence. And I've been saying for a long time. I said it like a month after that rematch clause. They're not gonna fight. They're not gonna fight this. They're not gonna fight 2023. And I feel like they're not gonna fight the rematch. You know what I'm saying? But
I said
uh,
it after the fight. Did you hear me? He don't gonna want no rematch. Did you see my clip? He
I
ain't
said,
gonna want no rematch. Shit.
why would anybody want that rematch with, man? He beat him up a pillar to post.
Yeah.
But I also said, I was arguing with people and be like, nah, they're gonna have a rematch. I said, man, that rematch clause is voided, man. They were supposed to be activated a month after. It wasn't activated and things of that nature. But I said that Bud, because he's honorable, will give Earl Spence, not
Yeah.
because of the rematch clause, but because
Yeah.
he's honorable,
Yeah.
because it was that the case?
Yeah. I think so. I think it was both. It's
Okay.
because he was obligated. And then it was, of course, like I say, he said, I think he felt that way truthfully about Earl Spence. He said, "You're
Yeah.
a great fighter. Yeah, I ain't got to tell you that. You're a hell of a fighter. I ain't got to tell you that." And, all those things. It was true story. Like I say, Crawford really with class, a fighter who not only is a boxer himself, but a fan. Like you said, I've been watching Earl Spence since the Olympics. not necessarily thinking we was gonna fight or what have you, just as a fan. Just like you said, Gamboa, we fought Gamboa, but we used to go home and watch him. We used to link up and watch him at our coach's house. So, just being a fan of boxing and just that you could show the true mutual respect. He never gloated. He never really gloated about the fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So, when Earl Spence he jumped and talked crazy to Charlo when the round ended, he went over there and he made sure he reached around the referee to touch gloves with Earl Spence. So when he gave him the belts back, he hugged him twice. He hugged him once when he walked up to him, then he hugged him after. You know what I'm saying? And Earl Spence the whole time is planning on a handshake, and Bud
yeah.
Crawford embraced that man. So I think it's just he's just that type of guy. Honorable type of guy, a guy with integrity.
Yeah. I knew if there was a rematch, I think it was going to be because Bud Crawford will give him the same opportunity that he felt that Earl Spence gave him.
Yeah,
But I'll still love to see Bud Crawford versus Jamel Charlo. And I would like to see that fight. I would like to see that fight. I think it'll be to be honest, I actually think it'll be a better promo because I feel like Bud don't talk until you get him to talk. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? If you say some slick shit, that's when the quote unquote the what you call it the alter ego. There's Terrence
yeah,
Crawford, but then there's Bud. That Bud
yeah.
comes out when you actually push his nerves or his buttons. I think that Jamel Charlo and Bud Crawford will be a hell of a promo leading up to the fight. I do think that it'll be a good fight as well. In my opinion, it'll be a good fight. You gotta
I
sell it,
think it.
Bernie.
No, no,
You
no,
gotta
no, no,
sell
no,
it.
no, no, no. I think it'll be a good fight because Jamel Charlo what he accomplished, but I don't think the promo. I don't think he has enough guts to talk like that no more. I think he left his. He don't. There's nothing to stand on. He don't. He lost that. He lost that.
You think
He
that he
didn't.
lost it with a Canelo Alvarez, but you're not gonna
He,
you're not gonna say that he went 2 weight classes up and
mm-mm,
nah.
mm-mm.
Come on, man.
He didn't.
I
He didn't. He didn't. He didn't try. He went out like a cold sucker. He didn't
mm,
make no stand. He didn't.
mm.
He let Canelo run him from pillar posts. He didn't even try to pinch Canelo in all the stuff that he talked and everything that he said. Not even really bad because it was was no reason to have no bad blood against Canelo. You
Yeah, he
know,
wasn't saying. Yeah. A lot of
it
people
was
was actually questioning his demeanor. A lot of people was
it
questioning his demeanor.
it was no, but like I say, you don't have to do all that to get ready for the fight. I call a fighter an assassin. Um, I don't. I myself never had to gear myself up to go beat the stew out of a guy. Once I know we're fighting, that's all that it is. I don't have to yell at you or talk crazy to you or nothing. Once we get in the ring, then it is what it is. And if I catch you dead, I'm gonna knock you out, and I'm not gonna feel some type of way. Just like Joe Louis. Joe Louis was a fighter who not saying I'm Joe Louis or anything like that, but I'm saying Joe Louis, the way he carried himself,
You're more of that. You're more of that from that cloth.
he a humble guy, but he I don't think he was told not to gloat over a opponent anyway, but I don't think he had it in him. He respected the guys that he fought, and when he knocked them out, it was just like nothing, another day at the office. So
Second nature. Yeah.
yeah,
What do you feel? So what do you feel about Keyshawn Davis? Keyshawn Davis had a hell of a performance versus Jose Pedraza.
yeah,
Of course, he called out Teofimo Lopez. There's the name of Keyshawn Davis versus Kid Austin, and also there's the name of Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz that has beaten Keyshawn. What was it, 3-4 times in the amateurs? But
yeah,
even though, and I used to talk about those fights. I've been following the amateurs for quite some time. That's why I know Keyshawn Davis. But I always said that Keyshawn Davis has a professional style. I
yeah,
always said that in the professional, he'll be Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz, he does pity pat a lot. He knows the point system in the amateurs.
yeah,
He's a master at that. But at the professional level, and that's why I understand why he needed to get Boots Ennis, which was a good move to
yeah,
train him to sit down on his punches, turn his punches, and things of that nature. But what do you
yeah.
feel about that fight in the professional level?
Like I feel the same way. I feel like again, when I watched the fight, he didn't just dominate Keyshawn. He looked like he just
Yeah.
wanted to win. He just wanted to win on points, and that's what he did. He a rangy type of guy. Um, you know, I think that like I could say, ain't nobody high on Andy Cruz. His whole work is off Keyshawn. His whole profile is off
His
Keyshawn.
storyline, his
Everything is
yeah,
off Keyshawn.
Yeah, I understand what you're
So
saying.
I think that's just about it. That's it for as I'm concerned. And yeah, I mean they it's a I mean again, I ain't seen him look spectacular in no fight. What, he only got 3 fights?
3 fights. He
He
won
ain't,
the
he
distance
ain't,
his last fight.
he ain't look spectacular in no fight. He don't look like no killer or nothing. Like I say, his claim to fame is beating Keyshawn Davis
Mhm.
3 times or 4 times in amateurs, and typically in these day and age, like I say, they do the point system, so we usually lose to those guys, in the amateurs,
Yeah.
and so I don't think it's no big deal, I think
Yes,
Cruz,
especially all those fights was close. I do believe that not the
yeah,
last fight, but the fight prior to the last fight in the Olympics. I believe that Keyshawn Davis got robbed. I feel like
yeah.
he didn't beat Andy Cruz in
Oh,
that.
was that the Pan Am? No, that wasn't the Pan Am Games, was it?
I think it was.
Was
I
it the
think it
Pan Am
was.
Games?
I think it was the Pan American Games. I think
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was beating him up. He was beating him up with some body shots, and it
yeah,
seems like the judges was not counting body shots.
yeah,
Um, but
yeah,
I think that he won that fight. I think in the
yeah,
last fight, in the last round, I just think that Andy Cruz just threw more punches than him. Was the activity was just more.
yeah.
Shout out to Real Talk with the $2 super chat. Said Ryan just posted it, the sparring tank and Devin. Yes, we posted it up already. Real Talk, man. I appreciate you, my brother. Crawford with KO and his boots with the $2 super chat. Said Ryan just posted a pic of Don King and a blunt. Um Shout out to that. Of course, man, that's been, of course, the Jerome Boost Ennis. But before we get to the Jerome Boost Ennis, what do you think about? I heard you on Mill City Boxing. Shout out to Mill City Boxing. You was talking about the Teofimo Lopez, a potential fight with Teofimo Lopez and Matias. Can you elaborate that fight? In my opinion, I believe that Matias is. I think he's good for boxing because he's gonna bring that Puerto Rican fan base. I do like he's entertaining. He's rough and rugged, but I do believe that he's not hard to figure out. He's not.
Well,
I don't think his defense is right up to par. I've seen him get hit a lot.
that's
Um,
okay. That's
and if you
okay.
see, and if you
With
see
him,
him in Puerto Rico from 4 years away, I mean from 7 years, 4 years, you could see that he fights the same way. I think
no,
that he overwhelms people with his power. And he said it in a recent interview. He said, "I'm not gonna outbox Haney, and I'm not gonna outbox Teofimo Lopez. I can't
yeah.
outbox him, but I'm gonna go out for the knockout, or they're gonna knock me out. That's the only way I'm gonna win."
Hey, listen, the man is a world champion. He's a bona fide world champion. He's done everything he can, and if you want to be somebody, he's a guy to have on your resume.
Mhm.
That's all it is. True story about it. Like he said, he give his shortcomings. A lot of fighters don't tell the truth about themselves.
True.
Said I can't outbox these guys. I'm not gonna box, but what I am is a world champion, and what I want to do is I want to fight the best. So I think he's the type of guy. It wouldn't matter if it was Devin Haney or Teofimo Lopez, whoever it was. I think he just want to fight the best. So it just is what it is. It's happened to be these guys have a big fan base and a lot of publicity and hype behind them. So I'm all for Matias. And again, it's almost like in the welterweight division, Corte, nobody really wanted to fight Ike Corte, when he
Hmm.
was the champion. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Everybody was looking for the, Sweet Pea or Felix Trinidad or something, but nobody really was trying to fight Ike Corte. Oscar De La Hoya stepped up and fought him and beat him in a close fight. So that's what made Oscar De La Hoya. Again, that's what made him step out above the class that a lot of people didn't even think he could beat Ike Corte, or they knew it was going to be a tough fight. Ike Corte, so I think he's like that. He's an Ike Corte type of guy, a straight up and down type of guy, but
Hmm.
have a big reputation and solid boxing skills and a true champion. And it'll be somebody that you could beat or
Sometimes
that.
sometimes they do say skill pay the bills, but I could talk about this fight. Remember, the Mayorga versus Forrest.
Yeah,
Which Forrest was technically better, like in probably in
yeah,
all facets of his game, the jab, the
yeah.
power selections, movement, and he
Lost a
still
12
lost
round
to the guy.
decision. 12
Exactly.
round decision. Got knocked out the first time and then got beat on a 12 round decision. Can you believe that? He
Yep.
beat Vernon Forrest in 12 round decision. Yeah,
And that and I always bring that fight when people be like, well, skills pay the bills. Well, Forrest had way more skills than Mayorga. Mayorga still He beat him twice.
True story.
So maybe I do believe that a Tio and a Haney got their skill set is better than Matias,
Yeah.
but because of that he
Yeah.
does that he does got that element like a Mayorga that he could still you know
Yeah.
weather
Yeah.
that type of storm in terms of skill set and beat
Yeah.
these guys. I still choose.
Yeah.
I still pick these guys to beat them, but I
Yeah.
can understand as well.
Yeah. So if
Mhm.
they and that's why it should be incumbent on them to try to fight this guy. It's on them to try to fight this guy. They should
The
be
o-
trying to fight.
the only
They
thing
should be.
I've been on this case because I remember when I spoke to him and I said, "Yo, you're 32 years old. It's gonna be easy the way that you could be ducked easily now. It doesn't matter if you have a world title. It doesn't matter like it used to be, right? So you could be. Look what happened to the Mise Andre. Look what. So it don't matter if you have a world title. They could really just duck you and avoid you. So you got to start calling these guys out. So after his fight, last year, later last year, he called out these guys. He says, Tifim Lopez, you're cobarde. That means that you're a coward in Spanish,
Yeah.
right? What did Team Teofimo Lopez did? They actually sent them a contract to fight for February 8th, but then he said his hand hurt. Oh,
Mm.
his hand, he got a hand injury. So then
Yeah.
I started saying, hey, yo, if you ain't ready for your call out to be answered, don't call these dudes out.
That's
You
true
know what I'm
story.
saying?
True
You
story.
know?
True story.
So hopefully, matter of fact, I even spoke to Senior today, and he said, "Hey yo, we want Matias next. We want Matias next, Bernie. We want
Oh well, that's good.
Matias."
I'll be glad to see that. That'll be good. Maybe he can get a guy who because Jermaine Ortiz didn't come to fight. Maybe he get a guy now that he can that come to fight, and then we can see. Maybe his hand speed can play a part. He can get his punches off, and he can have more success putting his hands on Matias. So let's just see.
Now, of course, I had a debate with Shakur, and I know you in line with Shakur. I'm s- I'm not all for the three divisions moving up to fight Canelo Alvarez. Yeah, I'm a critic to that. I feel like there's weight class for a reason, and of course, he said the skills of Bud Crawford and things of that nature. Of course, and I'm not knocking the skills of Bud Crawford. Don't mind that. I think he got more skills than Canelo Alvarez. I just feel like I haven't seen that fall of a decline of Canelo Alvarez to say that it will be as competitive. Now, you as a coach, Bud Crawford more than anybody else. You in the gym with him. I'm on the outside and I'm just looking at fights. Um, what would you say to the people that don't believe that it will be a competitive fight going three divisions up as a 147 pound to face Canelo Alvarez that got a chin, got the skills, diminished a little. He declined a little bit, but not to decline to the point where that he's still not the best at 168. How can you what you think about that matchup?
Yeah, that's Bud Crawford. Now you got to look into the man. You got to look into the man. Crawford is not a man of many words. He's of many actions.
Mhm.
And like I say, you
Convince
already
me, Bernie. Convince me to say like, cause it's like Shakur Stevenson. He's like, yo, you got to see him in the gym, man. He be sparring these big dudes. He's getting them out of them. He's hurting these guys, these heavyweights and stuff like that. Tell me some, or explain to the people that's looking on that you got the insight. We don't. What is and
that's
we seen how
exactly.
special, and we know how special he is
Hmm.
in the limelight. But
Hmm.
what would you say to those that, hey, yo, my man,
I
Canelo
mean,
is.
Steve, he got Steven Nelson is a big guy, 200-pound type of guy,
Mhm.
big guy, fast guy, about same height as Canelo Alvarez,
Yeah.
if not a little taller. Um, you know, and he pushing him around and been working with him for years. Again, like Shakur said, I've seen him in there sparring with heavyweights,
Yeah.
middleweights, middle former champions, and having his way with him. So, like I say, Bud Crawford is a solid guy. He's a sturdy, a fire plug type of guy. He got a wiry frame, but
Okay.
he's his weight is solid. You know what I'm
And
saying? He's a
and
strong
his
guy.
reach,
You've
his
seen
reach.
him. You've seen him use his strength in various ways. Far as wrestling, the guy who was a wrestler, a big guy, you've seen him lifting the weights. You've seen his strength, and you've seen his mentality in the boxing ring. He's a
Mhm.
come get you type of guy. So I think, yeah, it's a super fight. I mean, I think If they was thinking Earl Spence could have the fight, why not we can't get the fight? If Jamel Charlo got the fight, why we can't get the fight? You know
Yeah,
why?
I never agreed on the Earl Spence fight, and look at what Bud Crawford did to him. I'm like, pff,
Well, I'm just saying, I never believed that Earl Spence had a chance to win the fight. They were just saying that it could be the fight. That's
yeah,
all I'm saying. So if
mhm,
they was giving that the benefit of the doubt, then why not a Bud Crawford? You know what I'm saying? Why not a Bud Crawford? I just knew that the Earl Spence Canelo fight was never gonna happen if they said it was gonna be at 160 because Canelo can't make 160 and he wouldn't deplete himself or give himself any lack of advantage just for Earl Spence. Earl
yeah.
Spence wasn't worth that. I don't think he'd give that for nobody. You know, he's not going to give up any type of game for anybody else. So, that's why Bud said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go all the way up there to 68." Now we ain't got to come in at 68. You know, we can come in at 62. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? We can come in light. We can come in and, you know what I'm saying? Bud is strong.
You're not saying catch weight. You're just saying come in at 162.
Yeah, anything over
Okay.
160 is over the limit. Is 68. So we don't
Mhm,
got to come in at 68. You know what I mean?
mhm,
Like I said, Sugar Ray Robinson was 157 when he beat when he fought Joey Maximum. Joey Maximum was a big light heavyweight. You know, Sugar Ray Robinson started at lightweight
yeah.
and he moved up to middleweight. And he never was a middleweight. He never weighed 160 ever. I think his highest weight was 157 when he fought. I think that's the highest he ever weighed for a fight was 157. So, um, you know, and
So I.
Canelo
Mhm,
Alvarez is only 5'7", 5'8". You know, they the same height. Bud
yeah.
got the longer reach. You know what I mean? We got the our footwork is good. Our
Mhm.
upper body rhythm is good. Our counter punching ability, we got the speed. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Yeah, I think that when I remember, because I went to the fight with Jamel Charlo and Canelo Alvarez, and I remember the weigh-in, and I'm like, hey, yo, I mean, Jamel Charlo, yeah, he looked the same size. Come fight night, bro. I'm like, yo, Canelo Alvarez looked like 15 pounds bigger. Like, you know how it is in fight night. Some of these guys just rehydrate to a whole nother level. The same way I saw David Benavidez. I was in the fight with David Benavidez and Demetrius Andre. I said, yo, this guy looked like Tyson Fury next to him, man. That's just one day overnight.
yeah,
Weighted over 25 pounds. I'm like, wow. So
yeah,
that I also think about that, like what Canelo Alvarez is gonna rehydrate. You know what I'm saying? Canelo, I think more so than his skills, Canelo Alvarez's chin has let him go up to those divisions, to go to the 175-pound division, because he was getting, you could say he was getting outboxed by Kovalev before Canelo Alvarez did
yeah,
knock out Kovalev, but Kovalev was I think he was winning the fight. You know,
yeah,
I think his chin has helped him go and risk it,
yeah.
just as
But
just
see,
as
the thing about that is Crawford gonna be hitting him with punches that he can't see. Crawford gonna be catching him with them quick punches, and you know what I'm saying. We're
Mhm.
gonna have a little bit more weight behind our punches too, and we throw combination punches. You know, we throw two and three, and so different things like that. So definitely gonna make them leery, and definitely can catch them off balance and off guard. You know, with our power. You know what I'm saying. Especially if he goes in believing that this guy is too small and he can't hurt him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the element of surprise is a big factor in there too. And at the same time, when you say about Canelo Alvarez, I don't think that knowing that what Crawford would bring to the table, he wouldn't try to get too heavy. He want to be as agile as he could. You know what I mean?
Hmm. See, I don't. I ain't even trying to debate. I just want to soak the knowledge in. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna give it a chance to educate it more, because for real, I'm like, it's not about the skills. I just feel like, it's just too much.
But still, that's the element of danger, and that's what make the fight. You know, Crawford gonna run. You know, Crawford gonna go for the fight. He ain't gonna run and try to stink the joint out. You know what I mean? So that's why that's a thing. So if uh if a fella like that really believe in himself and been showing that, why not give him a chance? You know what I
So,
mean? It's almost like a David versus Goliath type of fight.
so, do you believe in the phrase, weight class is for a reason, or it's just limited to a few? Or it doesn't or it doesn't relate to a few, like Bud Crawford? Do you believe in there's weight classes for a reason? The phrase "there's weight classes for a reason." Do you believe in that?
Like I said, Canelo Alvarez is a small guy who moved up, just
But
like Bud.
gradually, not like
Exactly. Right,
on
right,
some.
right. But Bud has always been a big guy, for the
Okay.
lightweight division, for the junior welterweight division, and truly the welterweight division. But now, I mean, you seen his legs is like fucking anacondas. His legs is so fucking huge.
Mhm,
So he got a good base. His arms is like fucking pythons. You know
mhm,
what I'm saying? He got a long reach. He got that monkey reach.
mhm.
And like I say, he's got everything to like I say, if anybody deserve a fight with Crawford outside of Benavidez, and only being what Benavidez has done lately, it'll be Bud Crawford. I definitely don't think Magia deserves a fight with him. I don't think that will be a hard fight for Canelo. Definitely Berlanga wouldn't be a hard fight for Canelo. And like I say, based on everything that Bud has accomplished, I think that's a good fight for him. Being what he everything he's done is really not no real more heights to reach besides Canelo. So um, again, but I like to say this. I like to say that what nobody is failing to under realize with Benavidez is that he gave up the title on dope. He gave up the title for missing weight. So he kind of shot himself in the foot with that. Had he
Yeah,
still been
yeah.
the reigning WBC champ,
And the coke.
that's what I said. Yeah, he was
Okay.
on dope, and then the missed weight. So I think that's what he put himself in the on the back burner with that. And
But he worked
it-
himself right back up into mandatory precision. He worked himself right back up.
well, yeah,
For
that's
two
true too.
years.
But yeah, that's true too. But again, it's like I say, you don't have nothing for Canelo. That's the people. The people want to see the fight. Canelo doing what he want. He didn't fought all the dangerous guys. He didn't fought this different guys. He can do whatever he want. It'd be nice if he fought Benavidez because, um, like I say, Benavidez, he's not going to be tapping and running like, wouldn't say running, but like Beevil. He's going to try to engage more with Canelo. So we would think, and so it'll be an entertaining fight from that standpoint. The American public knows more about Benavidez than they did know about Beeple. So
Mhm,
again, he been looking the part. So it'll be a good fight for Canelo because 68-pound division is not a really, I would say, a strong division.
mhm.
But far as Benavidez, he has to take accountability for what he's done. And
Exactly.
Demetrius Andre was a 54-pounder. Really, that's where he should have stayed, but he only moved up in those weights trying to get fights because he couldn't get
True.
no fights. So he just had to do what he had to do, almost like a Regendow. Regendow couldn't get no fights at the smaller weights. None of those guys wanted to fight him, but he had to go 3 divisions to fight Lomachenko, and they were so terrible that they stripped him of the championship just for moving up, which was highly disrespectful. So,
Yeah.
um, it's just sometimes especially with us, the black fighters, you might have to do a little bit more to get to where you're trying to get to. They might, you have to sacrifice something. And I think that's what Andre did. The Plant fight was a good fight, but he was already broken by Canelo, and we already seen that Caleb Plant gets tired, and Benavidez just put the pressure on him, and it was the same way, even though he fought a valiant fight.
Mhm,
So, again, though, with the landscape being, I would say Benavidez is the would be the choice.
mhm.
And I think actually, if I'm really kind of sick of Canelo. I really not that I don't like him and don't appreciate him as a fighter, but he has nothing to accomplish. He hasn't looked spectacular. He hasn't looked like nothing special to watch. Besides him just
And the,
being Canelo.
I think in the last several fights, and that's why I say the decline came in. I'm thinking with the Bivol, with the Triple G trilogy, that wasn't. I felt like that wasn't a great performance by him. I think the John Ryder, I think that he's levels above John Ryder. He should have got him out of there with all the punches that he landed. Um, then Jamel Charlo. Yes, Jamel Charlo was, but look, if people are gonna get criticized for other people not cutting the ring off, I think that how he hurt Jamel Charlo, he still couldn't find a way in 12 rounds to get him out of there as well. He went 12 rounds with a 154-pounder. So I could see that where he's declining a bit. The stamina last fight, was good. I was worried about the stamina because it looked like his stamina was going down and down and down. I think after the fourth round, he was already saying that he was already tired in that before fight. And then the Triple G fight, he was tired. I mean, so, but he is still Canelo Alvarez. Let me get the split. Let me get the super chat. $2 by Split Wig said mandatory should be mandatory. Point blank. Period. Charles at the cheese. I think he agree with you because I think he does want that Bud and Canelo Alvarez fight. Shout out to Charles at the cheese. You know, I'm listening, Charles. I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking my brother Bernie the boxer. You know, he's and let me see if he could convince me. You know.
Hold on. Who is it? Who is that? Oh, yeah. Like I say, mandatory is mandatory.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, if it'd be, I mean, if they pay Canelo enough, at least the amount that feasible for the fight, I don't see no reason why he shouldn't fight him. To be honest.
Yeah. Yo, I haven't seen but Bud Crawford been he's been more active promoting himself. He's everywhere. He's doing a lot of interviews, and which when he was with Top Rank, he wasn't really, I'm gonna say more a colorful in promoting fights. Now he's really everywhere. He's engagement. He's seen. He's transparent way more than ever. Do you feel the same way publicly? He's more transparent and more out there, more open, more interviews. It seemed like a whole different type of energy, a whole different type of brand, like a rebrand of Terrence Bud Crawford. You probably might not see it because you know him so personally for all these years. So you see him who he is, you know him so much that maybe when we see the different, you like that's who he was ever since, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like
I think that the energy changed against him. I think that Top Rank didn't do a good they didn't put enough in him, with everything that he brought to the table. They didn't, regardless if he was talking a lot, he was putting on exciting fights. He was putting on exciting performances. He was dominating. And not only do that, they always do their research. They know he lived a vegan lifestyle. They know he lived a wholesome lifestyle. So they should have loaded up on him. They should have did what they were supposed to do and got on those fights, but or at least try to entice him in those fights. But and I think the media and the public, I think once they start to see that what's really going on, that he was the black sheep of the division, and that it really wasn't his fault. It was just, I think that's so their energy was good. They energy changed against them, towards them. So, like I said, when you got people writing all these things about you and talking about you and not putting you in the right light, of course he don't feel like I should give you an interview or I should do anything for you. That's not my job. But I think once the perception change on them and the negativity stop coming in certain extent, I think you got to see a different guy. You got to see more of himself.
But the you know what was my dream matchup with Bud Crawford? You know which one is my dream matchup with Bud Crawford, right? Or you don't know? Bud Crawford versus Keith Thurman. That always been my dream matchup. I always thought the welterweight division. Mine was never Bud and Spence. I always thought when the smoke's clear, it was going to be Bud and Thurman. So I'm rooting for Tim. I'm rooting for Keith Thurman to beat Tim Tszyu.
Thurman just he ain't that. Thurman he just showed that Thurman ain't that what we thought he was. He revealed it with no follow-up performances since he lost to Manny Pacquiao. That was good. He ran into Hyden. He showed that by not even trying to fight Bud in the first place. He was a unified champion or what have you, and why not welcome the kid to the division if you're doing this and you're doing that? But he chose to try to demean Bud Crawford. So that just showed what type of champion he was within himself. Again, like I say, the fighter got something to do with it. The fighter definitely has some say in what his career is doing, and he never wants to do that. like I say, he's fighting Tim Zoo right now for no championship. Well, you don't got Bud don't have to put his championship up. Why don't you just fight for your championships? You know what I mean? So, if you think you can beat him, so you fighting Tim Zoo, you think you can beat him, and his championship ain't on the line. So he could have did the same thing with Bud Crawford, but like I said, he feel a different way. He feel like he can probably you ain't gonna run from Bud Crawford. That's the one thing. Bud know how to cut the ring off. He know how to stand and fight and bang with you. So a lot of people understand the dynamics of Bud Crawford, and ain't nobody really trying to get in there and do that.
So if Keith von Tom Thurman does beat, let's say he beats Tim Tszyu in a spectacular fashion, well, would you like to see that fight? Because I would like to see the winner. If he doesn't fight Jamel Charlo, Bud Crawford, I would like to see him fight the winner of Tim Tszyu and Keith Thurman. If Keith Thurman puts a vintage,
It
let's
won't
say
happen. It won't happen. Keith
that
Thurman
fight
ain't
won't
had no
happen.
vintage performances. His fight with
No,
Sean
I'm
Porter was
saying
close and
his
ugly.
vintage.
I'm saying his fight with Sean Porter was close and ugly. His fight with Danny Garcia was close and ugly. And Keith Thurman ain't blew nobody out and looked spectacular. Manny Pacquiao, he was touching Manny Pacquiao though. He was busting Pacquiao up a little bit.
In
But
the second
again,
half of the fight.
he still got dropped and still got outworked by Pacquiao. So I'm not really, and he ain't looked that good against Barrios. He ain't looked that good against the other kids. So I'm not expecting Keith Thurman to look like nothing. I don't think that. I
It's
don't
all
think
good.
he's gonna beat Tim Zoo. I don't think he's gonna beat Tim Zoo. I think it's a coming out party for Tim Zoo.
Man. I would like to see him win the fight. He's one of my favorite fighters. That in Birmingham, he retired. I want to know how his corner gonna be. So hopefully, let's see. I think it's gonna be a good fight. I think it's gonna be a good card as well. What about Tio? Tio, what you feel about who you want to see Tio fight next?
Uh, any any of the uh any of the top guys. I think T.O. rise to the occasion. I think he fights better against the better opposition, and I think that's what he needs. Like I say, so if he can get Matias next, I think that'll be a good fight for him. I think it'll put him almost in a mode of like Regis Prograis, how Devin Haney just beat Regis Prograis. A guy with a good reputation, who would just miss the undisputed championship by just a hair, and different things like that. Only thing I think that'll play against Teofimo is that Matias been active. Regis Prograis wasn't active before fighting Devin Haney, and he looked terrible in this fight right before Devin Haney. So, but I think that being that his like they said, his stock is really high right now,
Mhm.
and with his limited boxing ability, a guy like To could probably capitalize on that. So I would like to see that fight.
And I said because of course they're not. We were talking about Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. I went Teofimo Lopez called out Bud Crawford, and people was like, "Oh man, Bud Crawford is gonna kill Teofimo Lopez." But I remember when Josh Taylor beat Jose Ramirez, and there was a potential. They had the potential fights for Bud Crawford, and it was Josh Taylor moving up. People was talking about the Virgil Ortiz, and people was talking about Earl the True Spence. It wasn't crazy when it was a potential fight, Josh Taylor and Bud Crawford. Why people think it's crazy for Teofimo Lopez, who beat Josh Taylor, to move up one division up and fight Bud Crawford? What do you feel about that?
I would say it was Josh Taylor was more. We was going like I said when we seen him in Top Rank. I said you look like a steak dinner, boy. You got the accolades, but you ain't got the skills to beat no Bud Crawford. You ain't got nothing to beat no Bud Crawford. So, with his fan base, and you know how it is, they give that's the narrative that the money is over there sees and this and that. No, it was just gonna be a money fight, and they both were top ranked. So it's like he got a big name and he was undisputed champion, and so we was gonna eat him for breakfast. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't. It was just only that they were signed with top rank. And again, like I say with Teofimo, um, first it wouldn't happen because Bob Aaron would never give as much money he got invested in Teofimo, would never let that happen. And Teofimo know better within himself. He know, what I'm saying. Like even if just let's just say this, even if Bud Crawford did his rendition of Jermaine Ortiz, what you think we'd do to him? We got a better jab. We got better everything. We're stronger than Jermaine Ortiz. We're more crafted than Jermaine Ortiz. So even if we got on our jab, which you only seen Bud do that, he walked to guys these days.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
even if we did that, Tio has no he can't win. He just and he's shown his ability to not be able to adjust. He's shown his ability to not stay focused in the fight, not only with just him, but with Cambosis. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he has. And Bud Crawford is an iron will, iron type of guy who doesn't get rattled. So I think it was just Teofimo is almost one of them guys like Ryan Garcia, just say any fucking thing. As after he said after the damn fight, what does Rosa Parks have to do with anything? What does the pyramids of Egypt have to do with anything? So it's just weak ass shit like that that just makes me dislike him. And he's a bitch in person because I'll talk to him in person. He's the most apologizing motherfucker in person. And he talks all that shit on camera, but when he sees you in person, he's a
He's
bitch.
my guy, man. He's one of my boys, man.
But I'm gonna take but like I'm saying, now okay, he's your guy. You like him. He does all this weak ass shit. He dances. He's a punk. He's a punk. What kind of you like your champion talking about after a performance like that? He talking about Rosa Parks. He talking about you wasn't. I was embarrassed by him saying that. What is you
Hey
talking
man,
about?
hey yo man, one of my favorite fighters is Mike Tyson. He told the white dude, man, I f you if you love me, faggot. Man, come on,
Now
man. I
this
was telling
is in
Mike
a
Tyson.
okay, but wait,
This is a
the
crazy
now,
shit.
that was in context. The man was challenging him.
Mhm.
What does the fight have to do? What does that fight with Jermaine Ortiz have to do with Rosa Parks? What does that have to do with the pyramids of Egypt? You can tell me the text.
Look, hey,
No, I'm asking you. Now tell me how did that correlate with anything in the fight?
I think people have things that they got built inside of them, and then they just it shoot when they speak, it shoots like bam 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 bam, almost
So
on some.
he don't know what he talking out the side of his ass. Instead of saying, damn, Jermaine Ortiz he was a fleet footed type of guy. I need to step my game up. I should have been better prepared. I, it was a bad performance on me. Maybe I need to get back in the gym. Give him a
And then,
little more praise, but he didn't do that.
and then they would have crucified he would have crucified him just like when he said, "Man, do I still got it?" And then he came right with John Taylor
See,
and then showed the
exactly.
whole world that he still got it.
But listen, like I'm saying, I'm from like I say, I come from a different cloth from old school. Is you got sometimes you just have to you won the fight. A boy was clearly not trying to engage, and I really think that came from the headbutt. And if you watch the fight closely, Tio tried to headbutt him later on in the fight. When they came and got the head closed together, now if you can go back and watch it, Tio tried to head, but if you watch him close in one of them in them later rounds, Tio tried to throw his head up and try to headbutt him. So
Matter of
I
fact,
think
I did. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
he was so frustrated, So
I think I
again,
think I think he was frustrated because I think he was more he was prepared prematurely, wanted to entertain, and that's the approach that he took. But I don't want to give no win to a Jermaine Ortiz for that.
no,
I don't
no,
want
no,
that in
no, no,
boxing.
no. I don't think Jermaine Ortiz won the fight at all.
Mm-mm,
But I'm saying we're talking about Teofimo, who's supposed to be he's the undisputed champion at 135. He beat the lineal champion at 140, and
mm-hmm.
now you fighting a guy like that who come up short in his biggest fights. And you know what I'm saying. So when you get done and you're talking about a fight, I'm saying just like even Shane Mosley after he took a beating uh um Burning Forest, he said, "What goes up must come down."
Mm-hmm.
They said, "What do you think he got his number?" I said, I don't think he got my number, but
Yeah.
so when uh Tio, I can't stand him. Him and Ryan Garcia, I can't stand them. They just delusional pieces of shit in my book. And again, and again, you know, based off what he's accomplished, yes, but they say it's more about not how he fought, but how he lived. And he don't stand on nothing. Like I say, he get on front of a camera, he talks shit about people, and then when he gets them in front of in face to face, he want to apologize. And he apologized to me when we was
What
there when he was out
happened?
there in New York.
Okay.
Yes, he apologized to me. I told him, man, you talk too fucking much. He was talking to Coach Al, and I was standing there. I was with Al because he was helping us with Keyshawn. I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking at him. I'm staring at him, just looking at him, looking right through him.
The Sando
And then,
Martin one, the Sando Martin event
yeah,
in New
yes,
York. Okay.
I'm standing 3 feet away from him, and he acting like a bitch. He acting like I'm like I could really whoop him. He's acting like a bitch. I told him, you talk too fucking much. I look him straight in his face. You talk too fucking much. You don't know what you're talking about and everything like that. And then he went on Twitter and apologized. Well, he apologized to me first. Then he went on Twitter and apologized and said, I was wrong. I blame Errol Spence just as much as Crawford, because he was talking shit about Crawford. Said his ego was too big. That's why the fight ain't happened. He was saying all this shit about Bud, and I got on his ass. You know what I mean? Coach Al thought we was gonna get into a fight. Coach Al thought I was gonna beat his ass. That's how crazy it was. So, like I said, even with
you calm and collective. You calm. Every time I see you, just calm.
and I like I say, but I'm looking at I was calm. I just looked straight through him though. I told him, you talk too fucking much. That's your problem. You always talking. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. And just like that, I was talking to him, and I looked like the eye of death on his ass. But again, he looking all scared, like I'm gonna fight him for real. Even Coach Al had to step in, thought I was gonna hit him. I'm not gonna fit this guy. And then, I mean, stand up for what you said, brother. Stand up. When Bud approached him, he copped out. When Keyshawn approached him, he copped out. So I just don't feel no way about Tiafimo. I don't care. It's almost like a fella with money, or but he don't got no morals, or like like a in the streets. He told, but he a baller. He snitched though. So, but everybody kissing his ass because he got money, and man, get out. He nothing. He's not a king. I don't care. And the Josh Taylor fight, I could say more about that too. Josh Taylor was drained. He hadn't fought. He didn't look good in his last performance. All kind of shit that take place on that fight. But I still give him a lot of credit for that. But as a man, I don't respect him.
Damn, man, you just went in on my god. Hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I do love the performance with Josh Taylor. I want to see him in the ring with Gervonta Tank Davis as well, man. I think that Tank Davis is getting a lot of credit for not really daring to be great, not really challenging himself with these guys that's accomplished. And I think the more people that the pundits that's put him on the pound for pound list, these panelists, these writers that has the power to put people in the Hall of Fame, the more credit that you give Gervonta Tank Davis is like the more like why would I have to go out there and challenge myself if y'all already telling me that Bernard Hopkins, you remember what Bernard Hopkins said late last year? He said that Gervonta Tank Davis is pound for pound number one. Man, shit, if you're gonna give him pound for pound number one, that means he really don't gotta do nothing. That's the reason why he's probably not doing anything in the first place.
Well,
I think they need new faces, bro. I think they need new faces to talk boxing. Hey, yo, Bernie, you need to go to Pro Box TV, man. We need you as a commentator. We need you, man. I think they need to elevate, man. We need voices, because if you look at where boxing is at with credible voices, given the power of the pens of these guys, I think that's the reason why people are looking at boxing sideways. They don't know who's who. There's so many champions, but they don't know who's who. They go and say Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson said he's retired, and the fans are saying, well, he's boring anyway. Yo, man, that's just one fight, bro. It's one fight. You gonna forget everything he did for one fight?
And they even believe that the kid is 26 years old, about to enter into his prime. Why would you even take that stuff serious? Tiafimo said the same thing. He retired too. Didn't he retire? He said he's gonna retire instead of fighting whatever he was gonna do. So you gotta people shouldn't even pay attention to that. Sometimes you don't even write that shit. He said it, but don't. Everybody should have, like, we don't believe it. We see it, we
the
believe
lines,
it.
like we can understand, right? You know how many times that Roy Jones Jr. said this is gonna be my last fight?
Man, come on.
In his
Sugar Ray
prime.
Leonard did the same thing too. Sugar Ray Leonard retired 1,000 times. So I mean, but it's sad for Bernard Hopkins. A guy like Tank's coaches and everything. These guys are supposed to be somebody, but to say Tank is pound for pound. No, at the box office maybe, but not in character or nothing. Like I say, why are you not fighting these guys? And then for his coach to say that we looking for guys that he can knock out, that's just terrible. It just makes them look weak. I don't know why that think that. None of them, man, all right. It's just they all pussies now. They all weak. They don't have no They don't have no character. They don't have nothing to stand on, and it's just showing. It's just showing. And we get a lot of flack, but like I say, Bo always he talk a lot of shit, but he give a lot of praise and show a lot of respect, and things that he say be true. You know, he didn't never tell no lies or just say nothing out of his ass just to be talking in front of a camera. You know, so I mean, you know, it's I don't know. I couldn't say. It's sad and pathetic.
If there was one issue in the sport of boxing that if you had the power to change is one of the main issues in the sport of boxing, what would you change if you had that power? Was one of the main issue you think boxing has?
It'd be one champion.
Too many champions?
Yeah, it'd be one belt. That way everybody can't run around and parade and run for each other. If you want to be champ, then you gotta fight the champ.
Split Wig with the $5 super chat says this dude got some awesome boxing insight, but his personal opinions are just that personal opinions. Enough of this ish. Get him punch.
Where my personal opinion? Okay, I got personal opinion, but where's my personal opinion? Where am I wrong at in my personal opinion? Where's my personal opinion not have no validity?
See, I think everybody got their opinions. I got my opinions, you know what I'm saying? But
but where's my opinion don't have no validity? What opinion of mine that don't have no validity?
Answer that a split wig. Answer that split wig. Yeah, I of course there's you know you're gonna have certain fighters that you affiliated yourself with. I affiliate myself with certain fighters, so of course that just like I don't know Bud, and people can have a misconception about Bud, or people can have a character wise, boxing wise, but you know who he is. I know Tio. I think he's a cool dude. You know, I rock with Tio. I rock with the
He's a
music on
cool
his page.
dude. I understand that, but what did he
No,
stand on? He doesn't stand on nothing. So when I'm
I say a
saying
guy like
that,
that. I say a guy like
what,
that is growing. Is growing. I think if
26 years old, undisputed champion in two weights, and he growing. Come on, man.
no
This is
what I'm no, but what I mean is what I mean about this Bernie is that there's this maybe it's a myth or maybe it's true. They call this a lonely sport, right? So a lot of these boxers, you know what I'm saying, from different type of areas, they a lot of people around them don't understand what they're about because not everybody is a fighter. Not everybody is a boxer. Not everybody lived this life. It takes a lot of sacrifice, and it takes a lot of sacrifice away from friends, family, kids, women. And I think that a lot of these fighters, they in the amateurs, and they fight so many times in the amateurs, and then they become professional. And when they become professional, they in the beginning they fight in their five fights a year, 6 fights a year. Then it starts slowing down, and when it starts slowing down, that's when you actually see certain fighters personality. Now they're getting to know themselves because they never really had that chance, that space to understand themselves, understand how they eat, because they always been on a diet. And you see that. Look at Ryan. If you see Ryan today, look at him like 2 years ago. It's just a whole different type of Ryan. Tio, the same way. It's like they're going through this growing. They're trying to find themselves. And I think that look at or even Earl Spence. When Earl Spence said after the Sean Porter fight, or before the Sean Porter fight, he said, I never had 8 months to myself. I find myself not knowing what to do.
it's
So
either you stand up or you ain't. It's either you stand up or you're not. They ain't gotta do nothing with nothing. Either you stand up or you're not. Either you got character and integrity or you don't. And these motherfuckers ain't got no character or no integrity. Like I say, Teofimo, he can do. He too much worried about a fucking circus act and break dancing and talking all this dumbass shit, but ain't proving it in the ring. Ain't proving it. Ain't he did it all right, but he ain't. Like I say, you don't got no. Go watch that. The measure of a fighter is not only how he fight, but how he lives.
That's what makes the beauty.
Nothing. He don't stand on nothing.
I think that's what makes the beauty about fighters. That if you look at every fighter, and you know the history of the sport of boxing more than most, Everybody is different. Everybody got a different character of bringing, got a different type of support system around them. Maybe the support system. Look at you. I'm gonna give you an example, Bernie. I'm gonna give you an example. Look at Bud Crawford's support system. Bud Crawford's support system is the same people around him that came up with him. Is the same people with him today. If you look at every other boxer, it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? Some people come in as some people come. Go ahead.
So listen. Mm-hmm. Who's gonna be responsible for you but you?
Nobody but you.
All right, then.
Yeah, but some people, I'm not saying, I understand what you're saying, bro. Trust me, I understand. I agree with you 100%. But I also,
there ain't no excuse. It ain't no excuse.
Of course, look at the hat that I'm rocking, baby. Look at the rock, Alpha. There is no excuse.
It ain't no excuse.
But
ain't no excuse.
Just to understand, just to understand that I take into consideration certain things. So there wouldn't be consideration.
No, then you're an enabler.
No, but for example, look at the story of Bud. His story is not perfect. Look at the story of Keyshawn Davis, in which he was saying that he was dealing with smoking marijuana, and now
nobody's story perfect.
Exactly.
How you stand on business? You got to stand on business. Teofimo could have just told Bud, "Yeah, I said it." He could have told me, "Yeah, I said it." Could have told Keyshawn, "Yeah, I said it. I ain't gonna apologize for what I said."
Oh, you talking about like behind the scenes?
He could have just said, "Damn, Jermaine Ortiz, he fought a good fight. He ran a little bit too much for me. I need to I need to work on." He don't take no accountability.
Okay, that's fair. From the out, that's fair. So you say the too many belts. Who's your outside of Bud? Outside of let's say Shakur Stevenson, because I know you got a lot of respect for Shakur Stevenson.
But see, you got to understand this thing about me and Shakur Stevenson.
Go ahead.
A lot of people don't know it. Like I say, and it went over their head. On one of my shows, I think it was titled Shakur Stevenson. I think when him and Tank was going at it, and he called in on my show, and he even said, when I criticized him about his lack of action, about his discipline, or about taking days off, small things like that. Which somebody I was talking probably out loud, and somebody close to us went and told him that, and so he confronted me about it. I told him, "Yeah, I feel this way, yeah." But it motivated him. I don't want to put no credit on hardly nothing, but like I say, his whole every attitude changed after that. And like you said, I took your criticism and it motivated me.
I think in this line of work, I think, and I understand you 100%, because I feel like in this line of work, where is a life or death type of sport. This ain't no basketball, you know what I'm saying? This is a life or death. So you have to be blunt. You have to be 100%. There's no gray areas when explaining certain things, that how you should be responsible, how you should be dedicated to this game.
It's like be a man first. You got to be a man above everything. You got to be you got to move with integrity in everything that you do. It's not hard.
Yeah, man. It shouldn't be hard. Shouldn't be hard. But it is what it is. Some people are stronger than others. Some people have that's what it is. People are just stronger than others. And hopefully that everybody becomes that type of strong human being, or that strong fighter. It is what it is, man.
Well, I would say this: don't try to be something that you're not, and that's how you do that. Don't put your foot in your mouth.
So when the smoke's clear of this new generation, when the smoke clears, who'll be the last man standing?
Who's gonna be the next best?
the last man standing, like the way that is right now. When we're talking about right now, is Bud, is Inoue, is Canelo. Flip it around. How people may feel like who you think would be probably one of the last man standing of this young generation. We're talking about the Shakurs, the Tos, the Devin Haneys. Who you think is going to be that? Who you think is going to be that Bud of this young generation?
I think Shakur Stevenson is that. Far as that, I think he stands on principle. I think that he really, this is what he loved. He loved boxing. He wanted to be the best. He's very competitive. And I think he got the skills to do it.
They say, "Hey yo, it's your pleasure." Hey yo, man, what y'all talking about out there in the chat, man? Y'all can't understand. Y'all just like smoke all day. Stop it, Jason. Motherfuckers be liking smoke. You just like people to disrespect one another. Y'all don't like people having a good conversation and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I understand that too, right? And like I'll say what I feel in that situation, but I mean, like I said,
They want smoke, Bernie. They want smoke. I don't understand. We're
I
having a
already just
great
said it.
conversation, bro.
I
People
just
got
talk a
their
little enough.
opinions.
I just talk enough shit about Tio. That's all I can talk about.
Yeah.
I think, like I said, Tank ain't fighting nobody. I think, like I say, Frank Martin is a good fight because Frank Martin decent, but he not. I wouldn't. I would put him. Who would I put him with? I don't know, but I wouldn't put him with Tank Davis. I think they feed him to Tank Davis, but
I thought that.
I don't think Frank Martin is a punk.
Yeah.
I think, like I say, it's just levels.
I think I've been harsh on Frank Martin. I did call him the bootleg version of Gary Russell Jr.
Uh,
I just don't. I don't find him special. He's just one
no,
of
like
those
I say,
fighters.
I don't find him special neither, but he's a humble guy and he comes to fight. You see, he got an attitude to fight and he got some skills. He started boxing late. You know what I mean? He's I think he's not a guy who, like I said, I don't think he's a guy who like Earl Spence, even though he hang with Earl Spence, who let them overhype him. I don't think he walks in that light and just let them say whatever they want about him, and he believes it. So
What about
I like Frank Martin.
what about Kid Austin? I heard you say
Cold cold bum, cold bum,
really? Come on, Kid Austin ain't the. Come on, Bernie. Come
cold
on,
bum,
Bernie. What happened? What? He's a man.
cold bum. He another one that just talking. They they uh
So
they
isn't
with
that
me.
because they talk you don't like, and right straight from when they talk you
So
like?
I watched them fighting. It was a cold bum.
Damn.
Wide punches. Everything is wide. And he got some power. But I mean, they said that about Berlanga until he stepped up to the competition.
Man, we see him as a Balanga.
Cold bum, cold bum.
Dang.
Kishana wash him, Shakura wash him. They so thirsty.
I don't
Like
hear
I
you
say,
call a lot of guys bums. I don't hear you call a lot of guys bums.
if I watched him, like I say, he's fall over his feet, swinging wide. Um, I don't see nothing special about him. I think that, like I say, they didn't talk themselves in it. And really, truthfully, Shakur Stevenson giving them a time of day, really Keyshawn giving them a time of day. Sometimes, like again, even myself, I give some of these guys that on my comments, I give them a little fame by talking to them, by responding to their comments. So I think that's why his real stock is shooting up, given the fact that these type of guys, these high profile guys, are giving him the time of day by responding to him. But like I say, he ain't had no good fights. He ain't had no step up fights that he looked good in. Like I say, if he fights Zepeda, that's gonna be let's see what he do. Let's see if he beat a Zepeda, who's a decent fighter.
Mm.
And then we might start talking, and if he whoops Zepeda in fashion or knock him out good or something, yeah, then we'll see. But other than that, I think his whole thing is coming off of the fact that the guys is giving him attention. Now I seen a post where Shakur Stevenson told him will fight Abdullah Mason. I think that's a great fight. I think they got about the same amount of fights. I think that Abdullah Mason has been looking special, and I think that this guy has been making waves with the knockouts that he's been doing. Sloppy, might I add, but you know what I mean. So I think that'll be a good fight between prospects.
So you don't think that Keyshawn Davis is the same? Is it at the professional level on the same level as Kid Austin? You don't
Hell
see a
no,
crossbar?
hell
So
no,
so right now, I
hell
think
no.
so. Where maybe where Shakur Stevenson is at right now, or 2-3 division world champion, but Keyshawn is not there yet.
Keyshawn Davis is a
He's an
silver
Olympian,
medalist.
all right.
Keyshawn Davis beat a former world champion, a former three-time world champion in his last fight. Keyshawn Davis beat a former world title contender in what's his name? The other kid's name. I forgot his name. We was in New York. Was it New York? Who did he fight? I forgot. You know what I'm talking about though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was in
Okay,
the same card. He was in the same card.
okay, so what former world champion or title challenger that Kid Austin beat?
Now, yeah, I was hoping was get that JoJo Diaz fight last fight.
All right. And what former world champion is Kid Austin beat?
Nah, he ain't been no world champ.
What was he a national champion?
I'm not sure.
What national titles did Kid Austin win?
I'm not sure about the amateur circuit because
All right.
he's became a professional so young.
Okay. Show the Keyshawn.
I mean, I think that they've been talking about that fight for a year right now. So I think that
Again,
Abdullah
Keyshawn.
Mason just came up to the Abdullah Mason conversation just came 3 days
I,
ago.
I'm not. I'm not saying. But you didn't look at because the guy was looking for for a payday. He's not looking at a try to prove that he belongs with those guys. So he wasn't looking at a Abdullah Mason, which they was on the same trajectory. They got about the same amount of fights. So when he's looking ahead like his dad tried to say he one of the greatest. That's they shut up. We're one of the greatest doing what? What do Kid Austin do good?
I think he got a good motor, in my opinion. I think he got a good motor. I think that he could be unpredictable. I think that he switches. He got good power. He's very young. He's only 21 years old. I think there's a
Mhm.
lot of room to grow. I think that he has that type of feel. He has that type of feel. I'm not gonna say that he fights like Sean Porter, but he got that type that he's gonna give a hard fight to to to, to a lot of people, even though if they may be more skillful than him
Mhm.
because of his strength, motor, athleticism, and power, and
Mhm.
being a gym rat. I think he's gonna give everybody a run for their
I could
money.
see that. I could see him. I could see the motor. When I seen him, he was very active, chasing those guys around the ring. I could see that. Probably not getting tired. I could definitely see that. But again, now you shooting for again, you trying to shoot at Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis only because, like I say, they giving you the attention. But as far as no, like I say, Abdullah Mason, that'll be a good test for him. That'll be a good test for both of those guys. Like I said, they both got the same amount of fights. Abdullah Mason started young too, just like that. He's probably younger than Kid Austin, and like I say, they on the same trajectory far as fights. And like I say, Keyshawn Davis is silver medalist. Keyshawn Davis already fought in his 11 fights. He's already fought a former world champion and beat a former title challenger. He's already he beat a tall guy. They took the fight, called it a no decision, but that guy wasn't no slouch. The guy that he fought, that they called it to a no decision because of the weed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So those guys all offered different. Kid Austin ain't fought nobody that offered nothing to him.
Okay. I mean, soon I think these call outs are more like marination, since something to marinate probably for a year. I don't think that he's with Golden Boy, Shakur, Keyshawn, and Abdullah Mason is with Top Rank. I don't think that even Top Rank will consider just give him Kid Austin right now. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think that these are fights that I believe that's gonna happen probably like in a year and a half or so. Whoever that name is in terms of Abdullah Mason or Keyshawn Davis, depending where how they move Kid Austin and Golden Boy Promotions. But at least,
Keyshawn Davis about to be fighting for the world title at 135. Think Kid
oh,
Austin gonna be fighting for the world title?
I mean,
No.
he's ranked number 4 in the WBA.
Yeah,
If
they gave him they moving him too fast. Who he beat to be number 4 in the WBA? He
I
ain't got a he don't got a former title challenger or a former world champion on his record.
I think that I think they're gonna. Where's Keyshawn Davis? I think he's gonna be going through the WBO route because he doesn't want to fight Shakur Stevenson at the WBC. So
Right,
and
right.
I asked him the question. I'm like, y'all friends, but
Again, 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 again. Again, like I'm saying, now you got Keyshawn Davis, who was a silver medalist. You got Keyshawn Davis, who was United States champion a couple times. You got Keyshawn Davis, who beat a former world champion and a former title challenger. So, like I said, who closer to the world title to be Keyshawn
no,
Davis?
Keyshawn Davis.
Moving himself
Yeah, Keyshawn Davis.
exactly. And Keyshawn Davis got less fights than this guy. This guy got like 15 fights, 16 fights.
Yeah, and I told Keyshawn Davis 2020. I said once you become a professional, you're gonna become a world champion in eight not more than 10 fights. I think because I already felt that he was gonna be moved quick, like Shakur Stevenson was moved quick, because of his amateur career. The Vasily Lomachenkos, the Rigondeaux, the Alexander Usyk. So I always predicted that they're trying to move Andy Cruz real quick. He already ranked, you know what I'm saying?
So you know they they buying them rankings. Who he beat to be
he's
ranked?
30.
Who,
Wow.
who but who he beat to deserve that ranking?
He's a gold medalist, right?
Still, who he beat to deserve that ranking? Brabisi was a gold medalist and got beaten the first fight.
Yeah.
I ain't saying you can't
You know
sign
how
him and be
business,
high on him.
you know how the business is.
I'm
It's
just,
still
I
business.
know, I'm just like I say. So you buying him, you're buying your way up there. You're buying your way. Nowhere near is he ready for to fight any of them world champions. No, is he ready?
Yeah.
But they
Let's
buy.
say this. Well, let's say depending on the champion, because now in the sport of boxing, anybody could be a champion. You feel? So I say now, depending on the champion. Hey, Rolly Romero is a champion. You feel me? So it depends on the champion.
Yeah, Broly is a champion. Broly fought some good builder fights before he got to where he was at. And
Yeah, but
again,
he
like you
got.
say, the
I
guy
think
he fought, and that wasn't even a good gimme. That wasn't a gimme fight, even though that guy was an old man. You know, they kind of had to hand Rolly the title. So we talking about just flat out beat and be
twice,
ready for it. You know what I'm saying?
twice with
So
the Jackson Martinez fight. The Jackson Martinez, he got robbed.
yeah, probably.
So he,
So the money but everybody know that that's not even a secret. You know, Rolly
yeah.
cruise style is just that's not even a secret. So again, you know, a guy like I mean, you know, I wish them all the best, but everybody want to move too fast without doing nothing. Everybody wants something for nothing. Most of these guys want something for nothing. Ain't proved nothing, you know. And I would say out of all the prospects, I would push Keyshawn Davis ahead of everybody. I think Abdullah Mason is passing the eye test. You just want to see him step his competition up a little bit more, or you know, yeah, probably step his competition up just a little bit more, you know.
Yeah,
But
I'm kindly disappointed in the way they're moving Gary Antoine Russell and Boots Ennis. Actually, a little bit disappointed how they're moving these guys.
well, Gary Russell didn't look good against Victor Poso, and Victor Poso was washed.
Yeah,
So that didn't do him no favors. Just like I was thinking about, like I say, Boo Boo, for all his praise, he didn't look good. He wasn't putting on spectacular
he wasn't
performances.
making
So
statements. Yeah, he wasn't making
yeah,
statements.
so that's what's holding him back. So I think, and then I think, like I say, with Boots, I'm saying, you know, again, you know, he showed his flaws with the Karen fight. He showed that he still has some things to work on, and he didn't show very much poise in that fight. Once he was frustrated, he showed his frustration. So he didn't show much poise. Um, and then he accepted the championship when he shouldn't have accepted the championship. He didn't have to accept the championship. He could have,
Facts.
like you said, had if you had um a vision that the rematch wasn't gonna happen, he probably had a vision too. But knowing that, which he knew going into the fight, that the fight was gonna have to happen twice. He
Yeah,
stepped aside, know the fight was gonna happen twice. But again, on the back end,
Mm-hmm.
where the fight happened, you realize that it might not be a rematch, but you accepted the championship. You feel me? And every time I told him before this, and I told him beforehand, if you want to fight Bud Crawford, you got to appeal to Bud Crawford. You know, Bud Crawford got an ego. So if you really wanted that fight, you'd have done more to really make the fight. And the public is just saying that the fight, when Bud put the man on the spot, he didn't have a leg to stand on.
Mm-hmm.
Said, "How did you try to make the fight then?" And he was quiet. Which
Yeah,
one of your people called my people? When did you even call me and reach out to me to try to make the fight?
and now
So,
he's suing.
and again, and then again, you was ranked in all, when you don't have a title, you ranked in all four sanctioning bodies. When they get you high up there like that, you rank in all four sanctioning bodies. You was high ranked in the WBO. You didn't take the WBO route.
You
You
know
didn't
what
try
I?
to.
No, I was gonna
Go
say,
ahead.
you know what I like about Buds and even the Demise Andre move, that they showed that once they let go of the promoters, you know what I'm saying, probably managers, and just get a great attorney, you could get the biggest. You handle your own business yourself and talk to the main man, whoever the power player himself. You get the biggest fight. You got the biggest fight with Earl Spence. The Demise Andre, he let go of his promoter, his manager, just got an attorney. He got David Benavidez. Um, so I think
But
it
I
does.
think, like I say, I still don't think. I think Demetrius Andre, it wasn't that he wasn't putting on spectacular performances. He wasn't looking like somebody. He was looking like a stinker. You know, he had a lot of talent, but he was looking like a stinker. So that's why I don't think he was getting those fights. Me
But like,
myself,
but like you said, it's like he had a move that he should have been. He should have stayed in 154. He had to move up just to get some fights, some
yeah.
fights in.
But
Um,
he never looked as spectacular. He was also worried about trying to fight these guys because he believed he had a skill level to beat them, but he didn't. Again, he didn't look spectacular in nothing.
yeah, he should have stopped certain dudes that
He could have
that
stayed at
that
54 and just made his bones at 54 and just been going along about his business, staying busy, making money as he could, staying busy, making his claim, just making his case, building up his fights, building up his profile as a long reigning champion, as a title defending champion. And then so people take notice on him in his own right. Everything he was doing was chasing behind somebody, the Charlos, chasing behind these guys. He didn't do nothing on his own to really make himself. You know, even the Charlos, they did a lot of talking, but the 60 pounder, he knocked out J Rock, who was they was about the same status,
Mhm,
undefeated guys, hungry guys. He knocked him out with a catch, right hand with the uppercut. That was
mhm.
spectacular. That
Yeah,
brought notice. Then you beat an undefeated guy for the championship. Then when he beat Hurd, that made his win look even better. Then you got the little brother who
Jamel.
who
Be,
knocked
be,
out Lubin like that. You know, that was spectacular. That was memorable. You understand?
he had
Who
a
wouldn't
lot of
have?
them. He beat Charles Hatley way before that when he knocked out Charles Hatley.
But
Um,
Charles Hadley was washed and probably smoking so much weed and hanging out that it wasn't worth that. And I ain't trying to knock him. It just Charles Hadley wasn't the guy like that. He was an older type of guy, you know. But Lubin, who was looked at as a phenom, who was looked at, you know, had a lot
21
of
years
hype
old at
and
that.
a lot of hype going in. You know what I mean? A lot of ambition going in, but he knocked him out in one round. That's the fact. He knocked him out in one round. Looked spectacular. You
Mhm.
know, so people remember that. Andre
So,
didn't have none of that.
so you don't you think that because I always felt that Jamel Charlo was gonna be a harder fight than a Earl Spence versus Bud. I thought that I always thought that Earl Spence would be an easy fight. I think he was very predictable compared to Bud Crawford. I think he can't fight going backwards. He can't. You remember when Floyd Mayweather said about Triple G? He said straight up and down, no special effects. That's how I felt
Yeah,
about Earl Spence going inside that fight. Always, always straight up
yeah,
and down, no special effects. He doesn't have all the speed. He doesn't have all that power, and he's very predictable. He's a pace and cut fighter, in my opinion. With the intellect of Bud Crawford, I know he was gonna figure him out like this.
yeah. True. I wouldn't say that, but you know, they put him in the right position. So, but I think Charlo, like I said, you know, I think that'd have been a good fight for Bud too, but Charlo still didn't seem like he was interested in fighting Bud. You see what he said on the what he said, man, I'm fighting Canelo, man. I ain't even he ain't even in my division. And every time they Bud before the fight, before they even he kept saying, why are they trying to get him to fight me? Why are you trying to fight me? You know what I mean? He was saying all that shit. And he never they might one other time he might say I knock him out or this and that, but I didn't even believe that. So like I say, Charlo can't take nothing away from him. He really earned the stripes. He just blew himself away with the Canelo fight. If he would at least try to fight Canelo, I would have had a lot more respect for him. I had a lot of respect going for him in the fight. I thought he was going to try to upstage the brother who turned the fight down, and that he was going to at least try to fight Canelo some type of way. He already had went tooth and nail with Brian Castano, who was a hard puncher, who was a person that throw in a fire plug type of fighter.
And a
He
great
was
amateur. A lot of
and a
people ain't know
great
about
amateur.
Brian Castano, and
Yeah,
I was
and he
telling them.
and he the first fight was close, and the second time he adjusted and he stopped him. So I thought I was expecting more from Charlo, but he didn't even had he put up a little effort, the fight would have still been viable. But again, he's so shamed that you can't even catch him nowhere.
He said, my brother Queso said, Bernie, you putting down many facts, but just because someone ain't Bud don't mean they ain't no worth getting fights, bruh.
But what do you mean by that?
Let me see, put that back. What is that? What is that?
Well,
What is
what do you mean? What do you mean? What is he
What
saying?
what you
What does
mean,
he mean?
Queso? What you mean? Elaborate, clarify, elaborate, and clarify.
Yeah, what do you mean?
What's up?
See what
What's
I'm
what?
saying? You get people like that to say that, and it's almost like a backwards comment, like a backwards compliment. You know what I mean? What
Backhand
am I saying?
compliment.
Yeah, backhand compliment. What am I doing? What am I saying wrong? It ain't. This don't have nothing to do with Bud. Like I say, everything I say about Bud is true.
He's,
He didn't have
he's
no close fights. He didn't have no suspect fights. You know what I mean? So he was knocking down the door. When he came to the welterweight division, he was already a lineal champion. He was already an undisputed champion. He had already been fighter of the year. You understand? He already been fight of the year. So what are we talking about over here? So when he came to that division, which was the glamour division, why it shouldn't have been no trouble. It shouldn't have been no trouble. Like I said, Demetrius Andrade ain't put on no spectacular performances. Love Demetrius Andrade. Um, who else did I say? Like I say, Devin Haney. He didn't look spectacular. This fight was Lomachenko. A lot of people thought he lost the fight. He
May- may-
looked.
may- maybe. I mean, I think if you're comparing everything to Bud, because Bud has been, that's why a lot of people consider him as pound for pound number one. I think that you holding everybody to the standard of Bud, and
Okay,
maybe
I'm just holding it to I mean, like I say, what you want to talk to? You want to say Floyd? You want to say Bernard Hopkins? Do you want to say Andre Ward? You know what I mean? I mean, I could say all of them, but we talking about contemporaries right now. So, like I say, everybody's still quoting Floyd and about what he did and beating champions and this and that. But like I say, so what? It don't matter if I'm close to Bud. It don't. The same thing I'm saying. James Tony's saying. And they
I
ain't with Bud like that. Same thing Andre Ward saying, and they ain't. They just that's based off of that. So
I'll say this in boxing, probably in the last, maybe we could say like maybe 2-3 years. I think the spectacular performances has been, we got Bud, of course. We got Tifim Lopez, Vasily Lomachenko, and Josh Tatum. We got Ino Uwe has been very spectacular with the Stephen Fulton, with the Nonito, with the Paul Butlers and the Rodriguez and the Jason Maloney run that he had. Who else has spectacular performances that we could say?
even
Uh,
not say like I say I mean like Tank knocking out Santa Cruz. That was spectacular. Um, you had you had the guy Nakatani that just knocked out Maloney. That was spectacular. Um, you got Jesse Bam Rodriguez who just beat up
Bam
Sonny
Rodriguez, Sonny
Edwards,
Edwards,
who
yeah,
was a
that was
who was a
spectacular.
who was a great fight. But he had good fights against Quadras. He had great fights against
Ravasad.
Stern DC. So you know what I'm saying? It's not. That's why they deserve what they deserve. That's all I'm saying. So and those are integrity fights. They passing the fights with flying colors. They beating former world champions, beat them decisively and impressively. You know what I'm saying? That they're entertaining and impressively. So, like I say, even like Bud, he beat Diaz, who was a gold medalist, but it was an entertaining fight at the same time. So he outclassed him, and it was an entertaining fight. The Mean Machine fight, he took a good punch, and everybody said he got dropped. But anyway, it was an entertaining fight. The guy was a counter puncher. The guy was giving him a little trouble to get him out there, but we knocked him out in the ninth round. So this is what I'm saying. Like I say, Devin Haney hadn't had no good fights like that. Lord bless him. He didn't look good against Linares. He wouldn't fight for Tuna. Like I said, I mean, his breakout fight was the Lomachenko fight, and that was the closest fight, and everybody thought he lost the fight.
To be honest, I think his breakout. I'm not gonna say his break. I think his best performance was Regis.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but to propel him to that, like I say, the Lomachenko fight. Everybody, a lot of people didn't think he won, but since he did,
I thought he lost.
He beat Cambosa. He had all the belts. People kind of overlooked those things. They want to look at more that he went overseas and he did that twice, and they giving him all this credit for that, but not really the performances that he put on, because it was a boring performance against Cambosis. That shit was boring. I
like the Oscar. I think I like Shakur Stevenson versus Oscar Valdez performance more than any
definitely. All of them, the Jamel, the Oscar de Valdez, the Conceição, the Yoshino. Yeah, it was all good performances.
I think with the Oscar Valdez was because he beat the quote unquote boogeyman, in which a lot of people felt that Burchell was going to be. So he had great momentum. People put him on the pound for pound list, whether it was number 10 or number 9. People consider him that heading into a Shakur Stevenson fight. And when people thought that,
another things too, like they say, you got to realize how he called out Christopher Diaz and beat him at an early age. And Christopher Diaz was a decent fighter, and he watched Christopher Diaz. He picked that on his own. So I mean, it's up to interpretation, but I'm not. You got to earn your fights, and whether it's whoever you is, you got to earn your fights. You just gotta earn the fights. You got to give them a reason to you know what I'm saying, to want to see you. You know what I mean?
Also, I like the Baturbia of wins. You know what I'm saying? He looked a spectacular versus Joe Smith. He looked a spectacular versus Anthony Yard. So Baturbia is looking spectacular as well.
Vosdick, stop Vosdick for the lineal championship and the WBC championship. Yeah. And like I say, Benavidez, come through with Caleb Plant, come through with what's the fella's name? Demetrius Andre, beat him down. I mean, yeah.
Savage said, "Punch, would Bernie like to see Tim Tszyu versus Bud?" I think he answered that earlier.
I answered that. And really, Punch Drunk, I'm done talking. I didn't talk so much. I can keep talking. All right,
brother. Hey, yo, everybody follow Bernie the Boxer in his YouTube. Do you got a time when you do live, or you just go spontaneously?
I just know it's coming Tuesday and Thursday and Sunday. Tuesday or Thursday or Sunday, and I also post on my Instagram that I'll be going probably at 8 or 7 or something like that. So you know what I mean? If you subscribe to my channel, you will get the notification that I'm going, and just tune in, pop in.
Let's go, Bernie the Boxer, man. Good looking out, my brother, sharing your wisdom, boxing, today's and past and future.
Appreciate you, family.
My brother.
I'm gone.
All right, bro. Take care. Shout out to Bernie the Boxer. Fat Boy in the building was good with the Sudan Super Chat. Let's play that again, ladies and gentlemen. Let's play that again. Didn't you see Tank and Haney sparring? Of course, man. Here you go, baby. Here you go, bro. Although I played it early. Right?
Don't do what the fuck you want to do.
Hey, yo. I'm gonna say it like this, man. I'm gonna say it like this, folks. Gervonta Tan Davis with 8-ounce gloves would have got this kid out of there. Let's be honest. We saw Adrian Broner did tell the truth when he was trying when Adrian Broner said that he stopped the fight. We saw Adrian Broner step in. Now, if that video is out, it's because Bill Haney was talking so much shit about Floyd Mayweather that the reason that sparring session is out, Floyd Mayweather said, man, put that shit out. Hey, yo, let me tell you like this, man. And you know, Bill Haney should have, I don't even know why he was trying to ruffle the feathers of Floyd Mayweather. Tank Davis have nothing to do with the lead up to this fight. And you saw that they was talking about Tank Davis. This is, yo, I got to be honest, man. As much as we want Tank Davis to challenge himself, his resume got to be up to par and things of that nature. This is the reason why Tank Davis is the cash cow of this generation, because everything is Gervonta Tank Davis. Look, they was talking about it in the press conference. They talking about Gervonta Tank Davis and the sparring session. They talking about what he did to Ryan Garcia. They ain't even talking about Shakur. They ain't talking about T.O. They ain't talking about the other guys that got legacy. They talking about Gervonta Tank Davis. This right here is just going to help the profile of Gervonta Tank Davis. That sparring session, to be honest, it's just going to, he's going to ask for more money because it seemed like he was kicking Devin Haney's ass, bro. But what do you think that Floyd was petty? Do you think that Floyd was petty to give that tape to Ryan Garcia? I think Floyd Mayweather, and to be honest, I think that Floyd Mayweather has taken a lot of BS from maybe the Haneys, especially Bill Haney. Think about it. Think about it. Remember, Floyd Mayweather Sr. was working with Devin the Dream Haney, and he left the corner one of the fights. And he feels like they was trying to take advantage of Floyd Mayweather Sr. And Floyd Mayweather never said anything about that. Matter of fact, he was still trying to be a 2-2 and a mentor to Devin the Dream Haney. I don't think that, and I think that now that Floyd Mayweather's dream is thinking about all of that. Like, yo, my man, I've mentored your son. I've mentored your son. I've had your son under my wing. My father has taught your son very, very well. My uncle has taught your son very, very well. We opened our gym. We had open arms. When I was leading up to the Manny Pacquiao fight, Floyd Mayweather was the one that says, check out this fighter, Devin the Dream Haney. He put you on the map, and this is and then Bill Haney. This is the way that you repay Floyd Mayweather by talking shit about him. Floyd Mayweather probably say, you know what, man, let me put this video out, man. I'm tired of your fucking mess. I didn't even know why you coming at. And I think the reason why he never came at Devin Haney with the tape is because he respects Devin Haney, but I think that he does not respect. He respects Devin Haney. I don't think that he respects Bill Haney. There's no reason why Bill Haney keeps on talking shit about Floyd Mayweather. What the hell Floyd Mayweather ever did to Devin Haney for him to be bad mouthing him? Let's play the clip again. If you haven't seen the sparring, Ryan Garcia has uploaded the sparring. Hopefully I don't get flagged for this, but I feel like this is very important for the people to see and stuff like that. Check out the sparring with Gervonta Tank Davis kicking the shit out of Devin the Dream Haney.
You don't do what the fuck you want to do.
Well. Let me read the comments and see what y'all feel about that. Hey, yo, Punch. Knocked you out. Cool, but you ain't Punch like, yo, Punch knocked you out. Cool, but you ain't Punch like Punch. I listen to your channel all the time, but this sparring years ago don't matter now. I'm just putting it up because that's what everybody's talking about right now. The whole world of boxing right now is talking about this sparring. Look, I always stand by how I feel about sparring. Sparring is sparring. That's how I feel. I feel like, but the reason why I feel like this tape is out, it's been locked in for a lot of years. And let me tell you like this: there's a tape of T from Lopez and Never the Dream Haney as well. And I don't think that Devin Haney wants to put the second sparring session with Teofimo Lopez. I know that for a fact. They won't put that tape out. They won't put that tape out. Y'all don't want to see that tape. They won't put that tape out. But sparring is sparring. And looking at that sparring, we see that Gervonta Tan Davis was really doing his thing, and is the doghouse and things of that nature. I think if it was a real fight, of course, it would have been stopped. But sparring is sparring. Well, how old was he? He was what, 17 years old, 16 years old, something like that. At the end of the day, man, it is what it is. The tape is out. To be honest, if I was Ryan Garcia, I would have sold that. I would have sold that. I think that tape would have got. I think somebody would have bought that tape. Yo, I think somebody would have bought that tape for 6 figures. Charles put down his alcohol. About to. I ain't start yet. Let's go, Charles. You got the Golden Rock. We seen Loma outbox Haney. Who cares about sparring from 6 years ago? Yeah. But you know what? No, I don't care about the sparring. But let's be honest, man. It's been. All right, we don't care about sparring. Do y'all want to see the sparring of Earl the True Spence versus Floyd Mayweather? Sparring is sparring, right? Does anybody here want to see the sparring session of the infamous Earl Spence versus Floyd Mayweather? Come on. Yes, we do. We will want to watch it. Sparring is sparring, though. But we want to watch it. We want to watch it. I think this is the era of sparring. YouTube user said, not really. You'll watch it. Stop. You'll watch it. You'll watch it. I want to watch it. I want to watch it. Come on. If it's doghouse rules, I want to watch it. If it's just working on, just working on the jab, just working on inside work. If Earl Spence was the third guy in the ring after, when there's 15 rounds of sparring or 12 rounds of sparring, you got 3 or you got 2 sparring partners, But if it's doghouse rules, if it's doghouse and they're going at it, Floyd Mayweather, Earl the True Spence, I would like to see what I would like to see. I would like to see what Earl Spence was hungry. I would like to see that sparring session. Why not? Doghouse rules, I would watch. Exactly. I will watch the doghouse rules because that's a fight. Bro, this is whole move by Floyd. I don't think it's a whole move by Floyd. You know why? Because Bill Haney has talked a lot of shit about Floyd. Ever since the last fight of Regis Prograis, Bill Haney just have something to say about Floyd Mayweather. He does. So now Floyd Mayweather is being petty like these guys. There is no reason with how Floyd Mayweather has helped Devin Haney and his father. And y'all know that Floyd Mayweather Sr. don't give a damn about he said that these guys treat people like hoes. That's what Floyd Mayweather Sr. said. Remember, they embarrassed Floyd Mayweather Sr. Floyd Mayweather never said anything about that. So probably at this right now, I think that Floyd Mayweather, hey, yo, my man, you keep on talking ish about me. You keep on talking ish, man. You know what? Let me put this tape out. You know what I'm saying? And that's his fighter. Let's not forget that's Floyd Mayweather's fighter and Gervonta Tan Davis or past fighters. Split wig in the building with the $5 super chat. Say, yo, Punch, you was about to jump him at least 3 times. I seen you pull back out of common courtesy. I respect that, but really enough is enough, my boy. People got their opinions and stuff like that. I do respect. To be honest, Split wig, he's one of the few people that I could talk boxing history with. You know what I'm saying? Me and Bernie, I remember what we was talking boxing like for an hour and a half out there out here in New York City when he was out here. Spencer Fearing. There's few people that we could talk like 1950 fights, 1960 fights, 1970 fights. He's real knowledgeable, but of course, everybody got their link into certain fighters, and he's very cool. That's Bud Crawford's best friend. And what I'm saying, he's gonna stick up for Bud Crawford. You feel me? So I understand where the feeling also comes from. It comes from a place of knowing, of coaching. He's a coach as well. He's a trainer as well. Wisdom, and of course, that's his best friend. So anybody that has something slick about Bud Crawford, I understand. I understand the brotherhood, in my opinion. So that's why I'm, it's not necessarily going in. I just want to pick his brain out in terms of, let me see what's his take on this fighter, on these fights. And it is what it is, man. If anybody felt bad, or anybody felt disrespected on the things that Bernie said, hey, yo, my channel was open. I send y'all the link if y'all want to clear that up. Punch Unboxing is here for y'all. But good looking out, Split Wig. Bill be out of line. Exactly, Cal. Bill be out of line. So what y'all think about them? I should do a new poll. I want to see if, let me see, is a nappy hair common racist? 57% says no, 40% says undertone racist, and 29% says yes. 480 people has voted. So 56% says no. Is nappy hair comment racist? Let me end that poll, and maybe we could start a new poll. I want to know what y'all feel about the sparring session. Let me see what y'all feel about the sparring session. Hold on. What y'all feel about sparring session? Haney versus Tank. Let me see. Tank 1. Haney 1. Petty move by Floyd. Bill talk if needed to be shown. Bill talk ish needed to be shown. There you go. Yeah, I just did a new poll. What y'all feel about the sparring session? So I said, what y'all feel about the sparring session? Haney versus Tank. Tank 1 or Haney 1. Petty move by Floyd. Bill talk ish and needed to be shown. So get your votes in right now. Now people has voted right now. Let me know where the votes is in. As soon as you make a comment, whether it's disrespectful or not, about someone's hair or whatever, it's fair game. Thriller, my fault. Yeah, man. I agree. The boxing voice. What you talking about? Well, the boxing voice is live. What they saying? They're probably gonna say that Devin Haney won. Ness, hey yo, Ness may, yo, shout out to Ness. Ness may say, nah, Devin Haney won the fight. My brother Ness at? Where Ness at? Let me see Ness at. And that video already, man. Let me say that video already got 58K 2 hours. Wow. Wow. Crazy. Jared Anderson was arrested Thursday on warrant for allegedly obstructing police. I already knew that this kid ain't. I don't think he's gonna go somewhere, to be honest. I said, oh, it was your opinion. Let me see. Yeah, you can't question his heart, though. I been knew he had that, though. Never in my life I took. Shakur Stevenson said, never in my life I took a punishment like that by any fighter, though. Nah, Bud could have fucked me up, but I was 17, so he didn't hurt me at the time. He just punched my arm when he broke me down. Yeah, I've been wrong before picking against you, champ. No hard feelings. You're a hell of a fighter. I'm just a Thurman fan. Shakur Stevenson said, I appreciate, but you'll be wrong this one. You still got time to jump on the winning side. Tim Zoo going at Shakur Stevenson. Because Shakur Stevenson says, yeah, I've been wrong before picking up against you, champ. No hard feelings. You a hell of a fighter, but I'm a Thurman fan. Tim Zoo said, I appreciate it, Shakur, but you'll be wrong on this one. You still got time to jump on the winning side. Haney bounced back to fight Lomachenko, something Tank never did. Facts. Should have been a rematch, though, as well. That was a very, very controversial win. Sparring is sparring, nothing to brag about. Nah, man, Tank went in, bro. Tank went in. Let's play it again. Let's play it again, y'all. Let's play it again. Hey, yo, Tank is Tank, bro. Tank is Tank. Coda, your boy Tank was putting hands on pause on Devin the Dream Haney. And he had a 5-minute break. Everyone jumped in the ring. Hey, yo, man, it's gonna be the talk of the town. The whole weekend, everybody gonna be talking about this. Everybody gonna be going live about this sparring session. At least I'm doing it right now. What y'all think about this sparring session, ladies and gentlemen? Go get your votes in right now. Get your votes in. What y'all feel about the sparring session between Devin the Dream Haney and Tank Davis? They said 47% got 10. Yeah. Who the hell is 8% saying that Haney won? What percent? What y'all looking at? Huh? Who the hell is this? Is this Devin Haney shorty with the 8%? 17% says petty move by Floyd. 31% said Bill talk ish needed to be shown. I rock with that, man. I think it's a sparring. In my opinion, when there's a sparring, nobody's winning. Nobody's winning. Who the hell chose 8% right now, man? Who is this? Who is this fanboy that picked, that voted for Devin the Dream Haney, saying that he won? And then y'all talk about the judges in the sport of boxing. He said punch run boxing with the rest of it, man. Hey, yo, that's the thing that's out. I think if you're gonna push Floyd Mayweather to the limit. You know what I was watching though? In the video, I was watching that somebody else was taping it. So I want to know, there's another person that got the tape. Hey, yo, to be honest, yo, it's Bernie Punch. He says Bernie Punch. Nah. Sparring going wild stories from Dangerous. Man, yeah, man. Man, shout out to Bernie the Boxer, man. It was a good time. But ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know it's been 3 hours, man. It was good rocking with y'all today, man. It was a good, fun show today. Shout out to Bernie the Boxer, man. Bill Crawford's team. Shout out to everybody that has came through this past week. Shout out to Tiffany Lopez. Tiffany Lopez. Hold on. Wait. Rap Star Boxing Eyes, the voice of the UK London. Hold on. He said Bill should have not gone against TBE. Facts. Should have kept his mouth shut. Why you going for the? Why are they going to the people that fed them the skills, the defense, the shoulder roll? You know what I'm saying? See, Floyd Mayweather Senior. You went against it. You started talking shit. Bill Haney started talking shit about Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather never said nothing bad about Devin the Dream Haney. Never spoke shit about Devin the Dream Haney. How dare you speak to Floyd Mayweather? How dare you speak to the pretty one? How dare you speak to the money man? How dare you speak like that to Floyd Mayweather? And Floyd Mayweather said, man, yo, Ryan Garcia, let's go for a jog, man. I got something for you. Here's the tape. I want you to put this shit out. Floyd Mayweather, man, it's petty, man. Floyd Mayweather is petty. But hey, man. Hey. And yo, Bill Haney said, put the tape out. You don't got no tape. Put the tape out. You ain't never seen the tape. You ain't seen the tape. You know Bill is tight right now. I mean, I don't think that Bill is tight because they already secured this fight. But Bill is tight right now. Javante, let me see what Javante Tank Davis has said. Nothing about it. Tank Davis has said nothing about it. Let me see. Let me see if Tank put something up. Let me see if Javante Tank Davis said. Nah, Tank hasn't put nothing out there yet. He said London always knew you was a clown. Who you, motherfucker? Fuck who you are. Bozo. Shakur Stevenson says, LOL, that shit was more so chess match. I wish they leaked a video of it. It was some fire rounds. Now leak the Shakur spar. That shit was more so a chess match. I wish they leaked that video. Shakur Stevenson want them to leak his video with Earl Spence. I'm sorry, not with Earl Spence, with Shakur, with Tank Davis. I will give you $10 trillion if you do this, Nate. No we challenge. Ryan Garcia. Let me see what Ryan Garcia said. Ryan Garcia got them tight. New YouTube video just dropped. Ryan Garcia. Yeah, Ryan Garcia, man. That's probably one of the most expensive sparring sessions. Imagine how much you think Earl Spence versus Floyd Mayweather sparring tape. These guys should be sending the tape. Because that Javante Tank Davis versus, I think somebody would have bought it for a good 6 figures. Good night, Punch. Jason said, good night, my brothers. Good night, everybody, man. I'm about to be out on this one, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow was another day, Friday. Y'all already know. Thank you, everybody, for following the channel today. And, man, everybody that send the super chat, everybody donated to the channel, everybody that smashed the like button. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.